We are live. Welcome everybody to the End Zone Live. I'm Lawrence Presman, the man in the middle, Jesse Schul, the man behind all the checks made out to him, Jeff Petch, the Mad Russian. We've got a lot of people joining us throughout the day, over 10 altogether. What is this show about? Well, we watch football together, we hang out together, we laugh together, and we make bets together. A lot of live betting all the way through. Jesse, let's start right off the bat. Do you have any prop bets you can give out to the people watching right now?
I do like Bucky Irving rushing and receiving yards. I had it typed in as a client play, and just before I pressed the button, I chickened out. It didn't quite make the grade, but
that's a winner.
But yeah, those are always winners. It's the one that I replaced that one with that we're in trouble with. But it's his third game back, I believe, or he's had a few games since he's returned. I think he's ready to really bust out here in a big game.
Excellent. Brian Power joining us right now. Brian, we'll go to you in a second. So let's race through this real quick. We got some money coming in on Cleveland. Buffalo is down to 10 at some books, but it's pretty even. Total hasn't moved. New York Jets and New Orleans, money coming in on the Saints. Now -6.5. The total has been bet up. There's a 40 on tap. Minnesota has been bet down to 2.5. The total in this game is 41. Based on the insanity of this year, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win and screw up their draft spot. New England and Baltimore we'll talk about later. Tampa Bay, Carolina hasn't moved, -3. 44.5 is the total. Huge game. That one will be on my television set. Kansas City and Tennessee, a lot of money coming in on Kansas City, -3.5. Minshew behind center. Tennessee yet to win a game at home. LA Chargers and Dallas, money coming in on the over in this game. We've got a 51 in some books. Money coming in on Dallas, on San Diego, on the LA Chargers. Sorry, I'll never stop calling them San Diego. And then the Cincinnati-Miami game, money coming in on Miami, Cincinnati down to -3.5. Brian Power, anything jump out to you there? Any quick late breaking information? Any bets? Anything we need to know?
I'll get out to you guys. I know we always like to shout props out for the chat. Because I am an insane person, Prez. Tyler Shuck to throw an interception today. Why would I bet Tyler Shuck to throw an interception today? Well, he's facing the Jets. Do you know what the Jets don't have all year, guys? An interception. I find it very hard to believe that an NFL team is going to go an entire season without picking off one pass. And you take a look, it's a rookie quarterback. What better time than the New Orleans Saints being favored to bet against their quarterback, throw an interception?
There you go. Jeff Petch, do you have any bets for our early people that have logged on? 200 people watching right now.
Yeah, I've got two ugly dogs early. I went with the Giants to screw up their draft, just like you mentioned earlier. And then, believe it or not, I went with the Titans and woke up this morning and my son, 15-year-old Easton, stopped and said, "Hey, Dad, what do you think about taking Cam Ward for 2 touchdowns, passing touchdowns at 350 to 1, or I'm sorry, plus 350. And then he said 3 touchdowns is 16 to 1. I said, I might throw a little pizza money on that 16 to 1. So I did both there just to have a little fun with it. Nothing crazy, but I do like those 2 ugly dogs early.
I teased those dogs for the record. That is something I gave my clients, nice. the Giants and the Titans. So Jeff and I will be rooting will be mine.
Let's go, BP. Yes. We got this.
Teddy Covers will be joining us soon. He's running a little bit late, same with Andrew McGinnis as well in the late break. In the late afternoon, we'll have Rob Vino, Sean Higgs, lots of people going to be joining us throughout the day. So both of you guys are going to be cheering for the Giants and Tennessee. I'm in playing neither. What's funny, Bri? Share us.
The way you said it, like I think Jeff and I are like, it's like yes, I guess we are. This is the life we live, man. Look, anyone who knows the picks, and I think Jeff does it the same, knows ugly dogs. I'm not afraid to take one walk. And by the way, Prez, tremendous. I don't know if it was because you were on the slope. Sorry, a great beard and shirt combo that you're rocking.
Thank you, brother. Yes, make America grateful again. And I'm walking around with a Santa Claus And I do understand your affinity towards ugly dogs, Brian. It's been that way, since high school?
Oh, that's rude. Okay, that's rude. That's rude. Okay, those are called slump busters, I believe. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Guaranteed.
Yes, that's a slump buster. No, and by the way, I don't know if anyone saw on Twitter. I actually got a new dog yesterday. My wife and
Can we
daughter
see
bullied-
it?
No,
Congrats,
because it's downstairs. What's that? Yeah, my wife and daughter bullied me into getting another dog. So, and I am of course, easy to.
There's
What do you
way
got? What
too many
kind? What
opportunities to insult your family there. I'm going to move on.
Stop it.
What kind of dog and what is the dog's name?
I'll be honest with you. We're still deciding on the name, and I'll be honest with you. I forgot what breed it was. How little I've paid attention to it. So
is it a big dog, a medium dog?
It's a small dog. I'm not dealing with a big dog running around here. I got enough problems running around.
Guys in the chat, if you have name suggestions for Brian Power's dog, listen, I think the name Prez is great. It covers it's the one syllable. You need a one syllable name for dogs.
Yes,
it's tight, it's powerful. It makes you happy when you say it.
Well, I would chuckle every time. I would, if I called the dog Prez, I think I would laugh every time, Prez.
Exactly. So that would be my choice. El Presidente.
Oh,
you could even go a little
that's the Spanish version.
French.
Yes.
Oh, that's Spanish. Is that Spanish?
Yes. Oh boy.
I don't know, dude. I barely know English. Larry Hart, nice to see you. Titans, Doug, Havsky, nice to see all you guys. Okay, so the football is starting now. My big television will have the LA Chargers Dallas game. My small TV will have Tampa Bay. I'll have the red zone on my other TV, and I got one more that I'll just decide as we go along. Jackpot is my cat's name. That's from Titans. That's a solid name, bro.
That's a solid,
very gambling.
Yeah,
I threw out Dice as the name of the dog because so the adopted name of the dog, because we got it from the kennel. Its name is Dale. I don't know Dale. I don't know if it's not really a dog's name, is it? I don't know.
Joe D'Amico has dogs by the name of Jackpot and Dice.
Oh, I don't want to steal that. I don't want to steal that then. Okay, that's right. I thought that it's funny you said that, Jesse, because like when my wife threw that out, the name, I'm like, God, I swear to God, I've heard that name of a dog before. That's right.
Dan also just got a dog, a Shih Tzu named Chewy. I like that name, and that's a good name for a Shih Tzu. I had a dog. I put her down a couple of years ago. She made it to 19. She was a Shih Tzu poodle, a shoodle or whatever, a schmoodle, I don't know. But her name was Vegas. Bri, what game is your biggest 1 p.m. bet on?
I don't like all I have in the 1 p.m. I just went small during the day. I just have that Titans Giants teaser. That's all I gave out to clients.
Okay, so whoever, let's go with the winning quarterback. So either Jackson, Dart.
Okay.
There's some names there. You got Jackson. You got Dart. Dart's not horrible.
No.
We got Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Cam.
Minshew.
There you go. Okay, the games have begun, everybody.
Kicked off. Enough about my dog.
Happy holidays. Let us all begin. Thank you guys so much for logging on, Christopher, Dan. You guys really appreciate it. Crazy ending in last night's Green Bay game. Just wild. And Green Bay now might not make the playoffs. I mean, they got to go into Baltimore next week, and I guarantee you Minnesota is going to try beat them in the last week.
Whiskey is risky, asked me, Jesse, how do you like Caleb Williams now? And the answer is not a lot, because I did have the Bears, and I had them for the first half. So it didn't that come from behind miracle that all the Bears bettors got didn't work for me.
I had go ahead, Jeff. Who was Bri?
Oh, it's Brian.
I said I think we all have to just make peace that the Bears are going to finish with a really good record, and what you have to look at is if you don't believe in them. And I look, they're not as good as their record. They've overachieved. They're one of the luckier teams. I saw a path for that start the year, but just bet against them when they make the playoffs. Then You know, I think because especially if they're the number 2 seed, they'll probably play a Detroit or a Green Bay in the whoever the other North team that gets in, and that would you know, I think the Bears would lose that game, but a lot of football to be played between now and then.
If anybody asks me why I had the Bears for the first half instead of just playing them for the full game, the answer is the way they ended up winning that game was exactly how I envisioned that they would lose that game if they were to lose it. So, yeah, I just didn't see that coming.
Well, if anyone wants to ask why my clients and I had Oregon minus 11.5 in the first half as opposed to the game, ask your banker.
Heyo. The Saints just fumbled. I think that's going to be a fumble. I think that's going to hold up. I don't know. Actually, his forearm was kind of close.
I'm going to actually put on Red Zone of all things. I never watch Red Zone.
Oh, really?
No. But I only have 2 bets going in the early group. So, yeah. Just
Browns are driving early here.
The Browns are driving.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that over money came in on that game. Usually the Browns defense is a lot better at home.
Well, it was a very low number, and
Buffalo's involved. Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo's going to put up 20-something, 30-something. Dallas down to the 45, 2nd and 4. I got my beautiful wife on the couch reading, and she's a hardcore NFL bettor, but she has quit betting NFL for the season based on insanity.
Oh.
Constant insanity is, I think,
sounds like betting the NFL to me.
Yeah.
Is that from you or just her own experience?
Well, no. Like, she had Arizona as a wild card, as her survivor pick back when they lost the game from, like, they were up by like 19 with like 40.
Oh, against Tennessee. Yeah, the game against Tennessee. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah,
that's how the Cardinals season's gone. They're the opposite of the Bears. The Panthers are moving the ball inside the
Carolina about to score. Yeah.
Hey, Prez, I'm going to hop on one early here real quick. I'm doubling down on Tennessee. I'm going to take Tennessee plus 2.5. I see it at 2.5. Is that what you see it at?
We got our first live wager, everybody. 400 people watching. Thank you for being here. Tennessee is plus. I'll give you a 3, bro. Plus 3.
Okay, because it looks like I could get a 3 somewhere. Yeah, a couple shops got a 3.
Yeah,
I'm taking it.
Okay, so we've got
Minshew just limped off the field. By the way, I mean it didn't look anything serious. Maybe a knee to the hip or something. But yeah, he's already limping.
$1 goes to whoever tells me who the Chiefs' third string quarterback is.
Gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jeff George because you can always count on Jeff George.
I know his name starts with it's Chris
Mims.
No. Shit.
Touchdown Cleveland. So let's take a look. So now we have that team that did an opening drive, a dog at home opening drive touchdown. Let's see what opportunities. Buffalo is minus 6.5.
Kid out of South Dakota State, I think. I can't
Chris Olajuwon.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I pride myself on trying to know as much. I don't.
That's like knowing the left guard for the.
I don't have his resume in front of me, to be honest with you.
And I mean, he wasn't exactly I know that South Dakota State and North Dakota State both had decent quarterbacks that played for several years in a row. I don't remember his name.
No.
Yeah. There's the guy that ended up in Iowa this year. So he must have been the replacement for that guy.
I guess so. Yeah.
Or no, he's 28 years old, so it goes way, way back.
Yeah.
Guys watching the show, let us know what you're betting. Santran likes Brown's money line. So far, so good.
Impressive.
Benjamin likes Dallas money line. We got a field goal from Carolina. It's being lined up on my TV, but Sean Higgs has already ruined it for everybody and told us that they made it. You can always count on Sean Higgs ruining my experience.
Has there been a better bet this year than betting Buffalo when they're down by 2 touchdowns early?
I know. So I read something about that, Jesse. Hold on. I did a video preview, and there was this trend. It was teams that have trailed by 14 or more. Next game traditionally are bad bets, except if it's Josh Allen and the Bills, who are 5-0 against the number in that role since 2019, coming off a game where they trailed by 14-1. That's pretty crazy.
New York Jets up 3-0.
I just, if you laid it with the Saints, I mean, I guess this always could come back to bite you on a live show, but if you laid 6.5 with the Saints, I guess just best of luck to you. That's not something I would.
I mean,
I wouldn't have done it either.
This Buffalo Cleveland game seems like the kind of game that will drive you to where Prez's wife is at. Like you're just asking for trouble if you're involved in this game, I think.
Yeah, I'm not involved in this game at all.
How many times did the Bills dump a game like that, too?
Get a line on the Bills when they're down by 14.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Covers joining us. Theodore, nice colors. I see you're wearing the Salmon. Welcome to the show. What did you bet today, my friend?
The Salmon?
Salmon, with an L. I try to be polite to all letters. I don't discriminate.
I thought he said Solomon. I thought it was like a religious thing.
I am not in action on any of these early start games.
Oh, you're going to be a pleasure then.
Not a one. So I get to just root for you guys.
Well, okay.
I'm in play in later games. I'm in play afternoon games. I'm in play on Sunday night. I'm in play on Monday night.
Yeah. So Sean Higgs just pointed out that Dallas scored a touchdown about a minute before my television pointed it out to me. Oh, Sean Higgs. I think Sean Higgs must have the fastest feed in the world.
Well, anyway, did you hear the story? I mean, he literally had he was with he paid the guy when the house was being built to put the cables in. He's got some special cables.
Oh, sure. Except why is anyone using cables? What are we, 1912?
Did they have the internet in 1912, Prez?
They had everything in 1912.
Oh.
Prez remembers it like it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was 7 at the time. Touchdown, Cowboys. There we go. Okay, Teddy, I'm going to duck out for 5 minutes and remove myself. You take over. I'll be back.
Take your time, Lawrence.
Number 1 or number 2, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's 5 minutes, it's probably a number 1.
Yeah.
He's at that age now. Appreciate that, Dan Licata. Seeing Prez and Teddy together is like a Christmas present. Not for me, it isn't. Yeah. So thanks to all of you watching, more than 500 of you watching on live right now on YouTube. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the follows very, very much. Obviously, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. You guys know the drill. Should we go through some lines, or what do you guys want to talk about?
Lines.
Anybody got any opinions on this Buccaneers-Panthers game?
I went back and forth on that game personally. My initial lean was, Tampa. The more I looked at it, I'm like, I think I like Carolina. And when I do that, I usually leave the game alone.
Joe Madden does a segment midweek. She calls it smash or pass. And I told her, geez, I played that game before, but I think we're thinking about something different. But anyways, you got to pick one game that you don't want to bet on. And that was the game I picked. I couldn't figure it out. But then Sunday morning, I'm looking at the injury report, and it just looked like Tampa's healthier than they've been all year, and they've been in the dumps. And I felt like, man, in a game for the division, I got to take Baker rather than Bryce Young with all his weapons.
Yeah, I mean, especially a couple extra days to prepare for Tampa after that horrible loss on Thursday night.
One of the things that I haven't heard
Carolina,
people talk-
I believe if Carolina pulls one more upset, they set the single season record for most outright upsets in a year. I believe I read that during the course of the week. All of their wins have come as underdogs this year.
Wow.
One thing that people haven't been talking about is back like 6 weeks ago or something, Baker had a sprained AC joint, and then he just went off the injury report and it wasn't talked about. But those don't go away like in a week or two, right? Those linger for like 4 to 6 weeks, right? So I'm thinking that by now he's okay, but over the past 4 weeks, that has probably been an issue for him.
Touchdown Buffalo, guys.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, does Sean Higgs just get pleasure?
Is he live at every? Is he live at every game somehow?
It's like,
That's crazy.
Does he just get pleasure ruining this entire experience for me? Like, I don't even want. Like, here I sit. Like, I don't want to do these shows. If somebody's going to keep telling me what happens 20 seconds before the TV, I wait all week to watch. Yeah, Sean, stop it. I'm just going to kick you out of the yeah, I'm frustrated by it. Flat out frustrated by it. So there you go.
Maybe you got to find a way to bottle it and sell it, Prez. Sean Higgs is clairvoyant. He knows what happens before it happens. Charge a premium for it.
Brother, I love Sean Higgs. I just don't understand like the constant ruining of my day. Like I just don't understand. And I've asked him to stop. Like for weeks.
Doesn't take much to ruin Lawrence's day.
Okay, we'll go with that. Anyway, I still love you, Sean Higgs. Who's Teddy Covers glasses? Look at you, Teddy. You got your glasses are in the chat room. Yeah, that's funny. Who won the Super Bowl? We do. I know you can't help yourself, Sean Higgs. I get it. Well, anyway, Teddy, were you the one that got rid of the spam? Because I can't do that. I don't know how.
You click on the thing, right? You click on it, and on the right, there's 3 little dots, and you go ban user and delete their comments. It's not really that complicated, Lawrence. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. So when someone comes in and spams 10 things in a row, you just click on it and go ban user and delete their comments. You know what the 3 little dots that gets you the menu?
Charlie suggests I go eat an edible. He's assuming I haven't had 10 already.
Oh.
Benjamin, welcome back. Dan, Prez, you should be happy you just got back from a ski trip. No. I'm happy when I'm on my ski trip. Why would I be happy when getting back from it? That would be like, Prez, you should be so happy you just finished having sex. No, I'm happy during it.
Geez, you don't get that feeling of accomplishment afterwards, Prez? I mean, the 5 to 10 minutes after.
Dude, I'm like an old man who has 30 seconds in me. It's more like I get a feeling of disappointment and humiliation.
Well, if I was your age, Prez, I would just be so proud of myself that I was able to accomplish.
Yeah, thanks. Prez, any real estate advice, Alex?
Oh,
that's funny.
I thought that was going to be the Shuck interception right there. I thought.
Oh no,
it wasn't though. It wasn't. Oh,
that's the game.
Sean Higgs will let us know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was gonna. Yes, he threw it into a tight window, and the Jets didn't get it.
Yeah, 553 guys tuning in. Really appreciate it. We got the Chargers down in field goal range. I'm sure Sean Higgs knows how it ends already.
He's already in the third.
On the damn vacation.
Prez, you're a funny guy, man.
I appreciate that, Brian Power.
Yes. It was a pleasure sitting in for you, by the way, all week on your show.
Yeah, well, it was a pleasure having you sit in for me.
The goddamn best gambling show or something like that.
The best betting show ever. I did not name it that. Now, Teddy Covers heard it once, called me on the phone. He said, that's the best betting show I've ever heard. I'm like, that's the name. It was unbelievable. It was absolutely spectacular.
Sounds like a bit of a daunting task to fill in for a guy on the best.
It was. It was. I just said I hope it's okay, Jesse. I said I just hope this is an okay betting show.
Steve Merrill filling in for me on Tuesday. I got oral surgery on Tuesday. Sean Higgs already knows how it went. We got another O lineman in the Charger game injured. Tampa Bay marching at the 18.
Did the Giants just get a gift penalty, Jeff?
They did. They literally just did. Yeah. Yeah. Dart took one to the chin, but man, oh man.
Dart's going to have a short career the way he plays.
Yeah.
DF, look at this power. Fantasy Phantom writes, Joe freaking hated you being gone.
We clarified that.
What?
We clarified that at the end of the thing. People really thought that it was nasty, and then we clarified things after. Joe Ranieri and I are very good friends.
Oh, they thought you and him were mad at each other?
Yeah, they like one guy.
Oh God, Joe loves you.
But there was one guy who said, "Man, these guys really hate each other," and then we had to do a segment clarifying.
Oh, Bucky Irvin down to the inch line. Sean Higgs knows if it's a touchdown. Sean, you're being very good. I'm proud of you. Brian Power and Joe Ranieri love each other, guys. Joe has at least two good things to say about Brian.
Yes, I was going to say, I don't know.
Oh, what a throw by Herbert. I mean, come on, Herbert.
So when I said the Bucky Irving prop missed the cut, the one I replaced it with was Omari and Hampton over 48 yards. That's not great if there's another injured lineman for the Chargers.
No, but the Chargers did just score, so it is now 7-7 on a stunning throw and catch. Tampa Bay just scored, so it's 7-3 Tampa Bay. I'll tell you guys right now, I have two bets going for my clients, and one is Tampa Bay on the money line at minus 148, and the other is the over in the Dallas Chargers game. Guys, I have a 5% play up tonight. I am absolutely rolling right now in NFL football. To give you guys perspective, my NFL football right now is on a 15-5 and 19-7 run. I've cashed 9 of my last 11 cards. My strongest play in a month is tonight. It's 5% play. Promo code PREZ10. If you use that promo code, you get $10 off. So I got a 5% going tonight. Teddy, what do you got going later on? I know you're not in play early, so you must have a lot of stuff going later.
I've got I'm running pretty good in the NFL too, Prez, although we did lose with the Packers last night. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, dude, I had them teased, so thank God.
We're still I'm 7-2 with the last 9, so 78% going into Sunday. The Sundays have been really good, more than 70% for the last month. And Sundays, I'm in play on Steelers Lions. I'm in play on the Sunday night game. I'm in play on the Monday night game. I got college hoops for this afternoon. So we've been running real good, and we'll see if we can keep running real good with plenty of available action. If you want to visit my page, www.buzz.com/TC. Jesse, we were talking earlier about the Bucks and the Panthers. I'm going to hijack because the president didn't say anything of note. Let's go back to this Carolina Tampa Bay, because in my mind, that's the most interesting game of all of these. Even though they're likely to have a rematch in Week 18 to decide the division winner, this one, you talk about how Tampa had, the injury report was as good as it's been all year, and my thought process was the same. It's like the Bucks at full strength are better than the Panthers at full strength, and yet I was still like, can we trust Carolina? Should Carolina really be +3 at home? Can Tampa, who's played so bad for so long, be trusted to lay a number? I ended up passing the game. It was, to me, it's something that I definitely go back and forth on.
What do you think about what I said about the AC joint, Teddy, though, that so the Bucks have lost 4 of their last 5 games. All those games were he was, that AC joint comes into play if you believe that was lingering for, 4 to 6 weeks.
Certainly, it could very well be a factor. Again, when you see a quarterback who you trust and then the quarterback's not playing at the level that they were, you look,
I mean, he was an
receiving core
MVP candidate
healthy,
before the
line
AC
healthy,
joint
his
injury,
QB
right?
healthy. You know, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore is another great example of a guy who's been battling injuries all year. And you say, why is his production down? Well, the guy's not healthy. He's playing, but he's not healthy. Baker Mayfield could certainly fall into that category.
Yeah.
I noticed he had a pretty solid game last week. It wasn't, you know, they scored plenty of points. They ended up blowing it late. But I had my inclination was that whatever was ailing him, that if that AC joint was lingering, it should be sorted itself out by now.
Guys,
I
let's
probably
welcome
shouldn't try to
Andrew
play
McGinnis
doctor,
into
though.
the chat room.
Andrew.
Andrew,
guys.
welcome,
How are
my
you?
friend. Nice to see you. What are you cheering for right now? Can you give out any picks?
I actually am just waiting for. I got all my picks, everything I like on the 5 p.m. slate. I came in here for hopefully some live stuff, hang out with you guys for a bit, and see if we can find anything. So
5 p.m.
Yeah,
What's the 5 p.m. slate? Is that Halifax
he
only?
lives in Halifax, Teddy. Let's
Yeah.
not. Okay, the world does not revolve
Hour
around
ahead.
you. It revolves around me.
you know, I don't think
Well,
sports are
I've
meant
got
to
a
be
few
watched
games
at
in the 1 a.m. slate, Andrew.
Yeah,
I got
there you
plenty
go.
of action in the 1 a.m. slate.
I'm tired of working off.
If you want to play that game.
I'm tired.
Well
of working
done,
off every
Jesse.
time zone, you know.
Well done.
And I'll tell you, I've
Excellent.
never been that many places in Central Time Zone, but I will argue until I'm blue in the face that's probably the best because I think that sports are meant to be watched at night. I refuse to watch NFL football at 10 a.m. So I don't know if East Coast is best or West Coast, but I think the Central is probably the best time.
Okay, well there you go.
You
If
probably
anyone-
don't watch many, or you probably didn't watch many Pac-12 games. Pac-12 after dark probably wasn't on your menu often.
That is
Andrew,
true. I guess.
in case you didn't know, Brian Power just bought a little dog. Him and his family. He doesn't know what breed because he doesn't pay attention, and they have not named it yet. Look at how much interest
my
Teddy
name.
has there, Brian. Did you see how much interest Teddy had while I was discussing your
Oh,
dog?
I'll tell you.
Literally got and left.
I'll tell you if you look, we all know the story, Teddy. We all know the story. If a non-football conversation happens, even
Teddy
for-
just
for-
ups and leaves?
He's gone. He's gone. No. I respect the guy. By the way, I should mention we were talking about what we have available later today at WagerTalk.com. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention 4% best bet tonight. We're coming off the 3-0 Saturday, 5% winner on the Eagles Commanders over. Yes, that was a little bit lucky to get that over. We got the garbage time touchdown we needed, but we've been seeing it well. 6-0 the last 3 days, 13-3 the last 7. So if you guys want to go to wt.buzz/BP, 4% best bet for tonight is available.
There we go. Brian
Brian.
should name his dog Bolts. It's not horrible. Not horrible.
Is that a Chargers fan?
No, as in power.
Oh,
You didn't get that?
Volts.
sorry. I guess so.
Okay, that's okay.
So we got a dog when Isaac was a little kid, and we're trying to decide what are we going to name the dog. You know, first day he comes home. I'm talking to my friend. He's like, "What color is it?" I'm like, "He's black." I was like, "You live in Vegas, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Duh, Blackjack," and it was done. You know, I'm like, "That's the perfect name. There could be a better name. The dog's name's Jack. You know, Blackjack." And that's you know, so you kind of need a dog name that fits with you. Bolts,
Yes.
Flowers. It's got a ring. to
Yes.
it.
Bolt.
I like Cord better.
Like it.
Yeah.
Power.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Alex, thank you for being the only person that noticed that. Alex Mortimer got what I did there.
What you did was cut me off. I think that's just 4 times. The 4 times I've talked, you've interrupted me every one of them, Laura. So I'm just going to
Oh my God,
You
Teddy,
want me
we
to talk?
should
I'll
date.
actually get to finish the thought.
We should date, Teddy, me and you.
That would be fun.
Yes. Yes.
You only last
nothing-
30 seconds, though, Teddy, remember. So maybe not.
That's which to be expected.
Miami scored. Did I beat Sean Higgs?
You did.
Sean Higgs is being very mature right now and
Oh.
not ruining my experience.
Sean
He's
Higgs already knows the
disappeared. I
score
hope
of
he's
every
not
game.
bad.
Sean Higgs knows who won every game already.
I know.
So that amount of leeway, like Kicks has got what, 15, 20 seconds ahead of us, 30 seconds ahead of us. It's enough time to know everything, but not enough time to do anything with it. I think that'd be
Good
kind of
point. I
frustrating.
like where. Yeah, I know. I like where your head's at there. It's like, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, come on, Higgs. At least tell us what happens before it actually happens. What's the over and under on Prez cutting Teddy off? I don't know. Let's go with 100.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
I'll cut Teddy off.
Live bet it.
Oh, so Big Zach wants to know what happened with the Price is Right. So
Yeah,
I got accepted. I made it to the Price is Right. The taping was while I was away.
Who hosts the Price is Right now?
Howie Mandel.
Really?
So the taping was while you were away. So you didn't do the taping. You made it, but you didn't do it.
Correct. I did not show up.
that's Teddy, and that is Lawrence Preston in a nutshell. Prez, you're great.
Prez, I
What was
feel
I
like you'd be
supposed
good
to
at
do?
Survivor. I feel like you'd be good at Survivor, Prez.
Oh, dude, I want to go on Survivor so bad. Oh my God. That would be a dream. A dream. And I think that their ratings would go sky high. Like, we'll get at least 623 people who are in the chat with us right now watching.
So we have Rex. Well, what's that guy's name? The Sean Higgs's buddy, Lex in the chat, and we have Mandingo in the chat as well. We've got quite the chat going on.
Are you talking about Rex or Lex Steele, our resident?
Yeah, Lex Steele and Mandingo. So it's like the Hall of Fame of blacks on blondes or something.
So Teddy and I don't miss going at it on air. However, we do call each other once every now and again just to go at it privately.
I will say that like back when I was able to watch WagerTalk today, like most days, it's nice to have some like candid, natural, like Teddy, you guys used to always say it, but it was not an act, but it was all in good fun. But like, it's nice to separate the little quick breakdowns, and then like, you got to have some personality.
I still think Trash Talk Tuesday was a great idea, but apparently the brass didn't like that.
It went a little far, I think, one day.
No, yeah. I like Trash Talk Tuesday. I wasn't
there, by the way.
I was even willing
That's
to
what
be.
went off the rails. I came back.
I was even willing to do a roast the Prez episode.
I always thought it would be very interesting TV to have like a battles over games. Like, okay, Chiefs versus Chargers. One guy makes the argument for the Chargers. One guy makes the argument for the Chiefs, and you go head to head and battle each other.
That's what Teddy's doing, right?
So we've talked at head office a lot about a kind of a show like that. Ultimately, it doesn't work because we're giving out betting information, and it's like we just end up negating each other for the entire show.
And people just want like a consensus. People want you to agree.
It just doesn't work.
Everybody likes this team. See, I thought that if you were to go to head to head with Teddy, it would give you the opportunity to say, well, I like Prez's angle better than Teddy's, or I like Teddy's angle better than Prez's.
It's when we do the Sell Me segment on Fridays, WagerTalk Today with Andy Lang, where Dan just picks a game and gives me one side and gives Lang the other side, and it's like the audience gets to pick which argument they like better, and then they post in the chat and get a free 3-day flex pass. So it's a good deal for everyone.
There you go. Jersey Tuggings writes, I bet ice hockey. I went 0-2 in ice hockey last night. I had a tough loss with.
Did you have Boston?
I had the under in the Leafs game, dude. It was the right call, and we just got unlucky with the empty netters. I
had Boston against the Canucks, and I had the Sharks, and I loved both those games. I think the Sharks are still totally underrated, and the Canucks just traded away Quinn Hughes, and Boston's been playing quite well. Of course, lost that one in a shootout, and it was a terrible night on the ice for me.
Jesse, you don't think that betting on them now is like buying a stock at the highest price with the Sharks?
Not when they're a pick 'em at home against a Seattle team that's like pretty low.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the price to bet the Sharks right now, how does it show the price does not reflect their record to me. So they started the season 0-6. They've basically been one of the better teams since that point. And I don't see that in the market at this. If you get to the point where they're minus 150 at home against an average team, then it's buying a stock at its highest. But if they're a pick'em, no, I would say no. I don't believe that.
The Carolina money line. God, Friday night was a horrible one against Florida. Titan says keep riding the Wild. I agree. Any in-game bets so far? Let's run down the board. Cleveland Buffalo tied 7s. New Orleans and the Jets tied at 3s. Minnesota up 3-0 against the Giants. 7-3 for Tampa Bay. 0s in the Tennessee game. 7s in the Dallas game with Dallas driving. And 7s in the Miami-Cincinnati game. How did Miami score that touchdown? Anybody know? I am not watching that one.
I believe it was
8. Yeah, he broke loose for like a 40-yard run. Yep.
So Wesley from from Princess Bride does not have a passing touchdown yet. I can't remember. Kerry Ulis or whatever his name is. Quinn Ewers.
Always. That's where I was wondering where you were going with that, Prez.
Well, because Wesley was played by a guy named Kerry Ulwis or something.
Ulwis, yeah. I think wasn't he Robin Hood in the 90s Robin Hood version too, or something like that?
I don't believe that to be the case, but I don't know. But I will tell you that The Princess Bride is the best movie of all time.
Wow.
I've seen it a few times, I got to say.
Yeah. It's just a perfect movie. It's funny. It's well acted. It's a drama. It's a thriller. It's an action. It's an adventure. It's brilliant. It's so freaking quotable.
It breaks my heart when my kids refuse to watch these old movies. I tried to watch Back to the Future with them the other day, and they were having none of it. They're like, "This is from the '80s. We're not watching this."
Okay. So they don't listen to the Beatles, huh?
Well, my daughter's 7, so she has.
Touchdown! Oh, with a flag. That's not going to be good. Maybe it will. Sean Higgs knows.
The Chargers are saying it's against the Cowboys, but the Cowboys are dancing. It was on the Cowboys.
It's got a hold. Yeah. Hold on, Matt.
Yes. That's inconceivable. Sean Higgs never saw The Princess Bride. Well, looks like you got something to do. So go watch it now and stop ruining our Sunday. Brian Power.
Titans money line plus 110. There's a bet for you that I just made.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
that's
Teddy.
Another
Not the best of the
Titans
numbers.
bet. So Tennessee money line.
Plus 110.
So now we have Tennessee plus 3 from the Mad Russian and Tennessee on the money line plus 110 from Teddy covers.
And
Mad Russian's been quiet over there, man.
Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you, and not a whole lot of stuff is going on right now, Theodore.
You're joking, right? There's 7 games going on right now. We got lines on all of them. Sides, totals, money lines. We got props on all of them. There's a lot going on right now, Lauren.
Okay, so then go ahead, Teddy. Make more bets.
I'm not ready to pull I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet. But if you guys look at Tennessee, KC over under 29.5 right now for that game, flirting with the under. 27.5 now.
27.5.
I'm still showing 20. Okay.
Saints just got a field goal.
6-3. So did Dallas 10-7 for the Cowboys.
And the Bills are
in the end zone. Oh, we did that.
Look, Teddy, stuff is happening, brother.
Teddy, no 28.5s on there. I got one right here.
Fernandez got one.
I got to tell you, so Gooey McDougal writes, Teddy is trans, not fully yet. He's in the process, as you can see, but not fully yet. So I do appreciate you recognizing what's going on in Teddy's life, but he has not officially.
You can get 28.5. Mostly
Brian
27
Power.
I think I'm just going to
Just
stay
care
with
for
the
a
side.
laugh.
I'm going to stay with the side. I do like it.
I like how Brian's hitting the mute, hitting the quick self mute before he laughs. We want to hear your laugh, BP. We want to hear your laugh, man.
Do not,
No.
Brian. Don't do that.
What?
700 you guys watching live. Tell your friends, man. Let's go. Let's get to 2,000 fast. Andrew McGinnis, did you bet anything in hockey later on that you can give out?
Yeah, so there was just a question about the Capitals, the game on right now. It's 0-0. Capitals are a really good second half of back-to-back teams, so I like that one. They're live right now. And then I would say Rangers and Predators. I'm taking the Predators at home. It's about a pick 'em price. That's all I've got so far.
Are the Predators turning their the last 3 years around? Like, is this a team that we should be looking to bet on moving forward?
I think they're doing the same thing the Flames are going to do, and they're going to just walk themselves out of a draft pick. Like, some of these teams just don't know how to, like,
It's
properly
crazy.
lose. They don't know how to
Buffalo just missed an extra point, so it's now 13-7.
Live line for the Bills, 13/13.5, total 50.5. Live line for New Orleans, 6.5, 39.5. Live line for Minnesota, -1.5, 35.5. Live line, Tampa and Carolina. Tampa, 6.5, 44.5/45.5. Kansas City, Tennessee. I'm seeing that. What am I seeing here? It's both teams are favored. If you shop around, 27.5. The prevailing total, there are 28.5s out there. Dallas and the Chargers. Dallas -1.5, 55.5. Cincinnati and Miami. Bengals -2.5, 49.5. Those are the current live lines. Looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen. And guys, I talk about live Logic live odds screen because I use the live Logic live odds screen every single day. I have it up basically 24/7. Get a free trial, oddslogic.com/Teddy, free 7-day all access for the Odds Logic live odds screen. Check it out. Play around with it. Fun to, certainly during bowl season, it's useful in that regard.
So
Hey,
I'm
Prez,
going
to
to
put one in real quick.
Stop.
Can
I just laid an official bet.
All
I
right.
just got Kansas City and Tennessee under 28.5, which means something is
I'm
happening.
piggybacking that. I'm doing the same thing.
I like that, Press.
Okay,
That's right. Yep.
We have another in-game bet. KC under 28.5. That's from Prez and the Mad Russian, who,
It's
by the
moving.
way, is not
Moving.
Russian. He is mad, though.
Never. I'm never mad. It's the holidays. I'm happy.
No, not that mad. You're mad
No.
like you're a lunatic.
I don't think the wife will agree. The kids love me.
Oh, I know the wife agrees. She told me on Tuesday.
Uh-oh, there goes my cat again, Teddy. He's 21 years old. Cut him a break, man.
Any cat that makes it to 21, I don't even know what to say. You know, You have to cut him many breaks.
Right.
I like your jersey, Jeff. Is there any chance
I appreciate it,
they have
man.
a huge day today, or what? Can I get a big day out of that whole team?
Oh man, I'm thinking that they can come back, man. It's win-loss for what? How many in a row? And so
10.
I like them. Yeah, is it 10? Wow, that's unbelievable. I didn't lay the number, to be honest with you, Andrew, but I'm obviously rooting for him here. Was glad to see that game last night ended up at a tie. Someone told me if it did, then the Lions would have been out of the playoffs. Is that right? I don't know. I heard that. One of my buddy texted me.
I'm
Is that
cheering
right?
for the Lions too, Jeff.
You know what I had last night was no touchdowns just for pizza money. I got all the way almost to the 200 to 1, brother. 200 to 1.
Wow.
I was flirting with it. Yeah.
Jeff,
That
I've
was
got
fun.
Goff, Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and their kicker all in my fantasy. So I'm just like pretty much I'm a Lions guy today.
Push it all in, man. All in on it.
The guy I'm playing had Puka Nacua, though, so it was a pretty tough start to my week.
Man. That guy erased like 4 of your players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck on that. Is today officially
I gotta tell
the
you.
Super Bowl for it or no? Or is that next week? Next week would be.
Semifinals.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Giants made a field goal.
Bucks had a really nice drive, but they ended up settling for 3.
Yeah.
And that was the flag. So we'll see what happens.
I got to tell you, one of my pet peeves watching sports, you watch Puka and on the sideline, just so happy as Seattle marches down the field and wins the game. And I'm like, what are you happy about? Like, how are you smiling? Like, I cannot understand how these athletes
I know what he's
don't
happy
take
about.
losing as bad as I do.
I know what he's happy about. It's the same thing as Danny Green when the Spurs lost to the Heat. He was going to a party with LeBron and the Heat. I don't know if you guys remember that. Danny Green actually went to the Heat's championship party as the opposing player.
No way.
But yeah,
Wow.
Puka was going out to the parking lot. There was a van in the parking lot, and he was doing a live stream with Aiden Ross. Andrew must know a thing or two.
Yeah, I
about
know who that is. Yeah.
It baffles me. Like, if I'm losing, especially a game like the Rams lost, I'm despondent on the sideline with tears streaming down my face. These guys are happy, loving life. I don't understand.
I just can't believe a professional football player would think that a guy like Aiden Ross is cool. I guess I'm a little bit of an old man.
Well,
but like
Jesse,
the idea that Aiden Ross is cool to me is
I don't even know who Aiden Ross
Yeah,
is.
who's Aiden Ross?
Jesse,
Just to be-
my 2 cents on that is that doesn't matter how cool he is. It's more so that he has a lot of he's
porn
had
stars
streams,
and
he's had streams alone that probably had more views than some games have had. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah, but when you're a professional football player, you don't need Aiden Ross to get views and clicks and tweets and do you? I mean, I would imagine
Aiden Ross makes more money than most of the NFL does. It's like he's more popular in his circle than some of the. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, we're done with this. We're all uncool, except maybe Andrew. Andrew still has remnants of cool. Brian Power left cool in high school, and the rest of us, we're just too old.
Although,
cool.
Brian, I will say the hairstyle that you have is like the current hip hairstyle for like
Exactly.
the youth.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then we went through that. This is all natural, by the way. That was
no.
thing.
The reason it's hip is because it's the latest model at the rug store. That's how they come right off the shelf like that.
They talk about that, right? All natural.
I've seen them. I've seen them in the comments on WagerTalk today, giving him a hard time.
All natural.
Brian, you gotta be in that commercial. I run my hands through my hair. I love my hair.
This is the most deliciously ironic statement ever. Bill Sandoval, love these old timers that don't understand social media. These old timers have 250,000 YouTube followers. Some of these old timers have 50,000 Twitter followers. These old timers have built a multi-million-dollar business on the back of social media.
Teddy, do you still do those tweets on the game days like the Joes and the pros?
No,
You still do that?
I don't do that. The reason I don't do it anymore is because 500 other people do it.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, do you know?
It was good back in the day, but it wasn't.
Do you know what it was like for today?
Good and fine in the modern era.
Yeah, Bill Sandoval. I don't know who Aiden Ross is because I'm too busy doing social media.
Oh.
I also don't know who I don't follow other people. They follow me.
Give it to me.
Honestly, Prez,
Yes!
you had me until
Touchdown,
you said
McConkey!
you had me until you said doing social media. Yeah, I was on your team.
Oh, so now, okay, so I might be, okay, so for the record, I'm a social media expert, but I'm not an English linguist.
You had me at hello, Lawrence.
I love you, Teddy.
The Tennessee
Jets
Titans
Saints
got a
under
safety.
41.5. Thoughts?
Well, so,
Teddy, BP, we got it. We just got a safety.
Yep.
Tennessee.
I wouldn't talk anybody out of that bet.
There we go.
Sorry, Teddy. Go ahead. What was that?
Jets Saints under 40. Someone's asking about Jets Saints under 41.5.
Oh.
Anyone have a take? I do not. I
just haven't watched. No. I don't know what's going on in the game.
The
Cook's
Jets
throwing down.
The Jets got a quick field goal. I said there's been a lot of drives ending in field goals in that one. So that's
what's the
Yeah.
Saints.
That's
Saints,
like on the
Jets,
TV.
what's
That's on the
in-game?
TV that's in my bathroom.
So we got San Fran who joins us every week. Thank you, my brother. Really appreciate you. Pretty sure all morning games are going under. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not. I don't know what Dallas game you're watching, but I'm on the over in that, and I'm pretty pleased with the current score.
I guess there's not been a ton of yards in that Jets. It's 86
Yeah, I
and
mean,
87.
Both Cleveland and Buffalo are halfway to the total, and there's still almost 3 quarters left to go. Oh,
the
nice.
Saints and
Bucky Irving. Does he turn the corner? No. 3rd and goal. They're going to have to settle for a field goal.
By the way, with that safety, that 28.5 came back on the under in KC, Tennessee. If anyone missed it, here's your shot.
Yes, 28.5 still there for the KC Tennessee game.
The Saints and the Jets are combined 0 of 3 in the red zone so far.
That's
They've had
They're at
scoring
12.
opportunities for touchdowns.
I can't get to that under. I'm not with you on the under. The total in the 32.5 in-game total on the Giants, Minnesota. Anybody interested in that?
the under on the whoa, that field goal was good. But the Giants have already turned. I think, Jeff, did you want? I think they turned it over on down at the 20 the Giants earlier in the game. They did get a field goal the second time, but I don't know. The offense, the Giants seem like they're moving the ball okay. So the Browns have a first and goal.
Yeah, the Browns are gashing the Bills' defense.
They are.
Yeah, Sanders had two big runs on this drive.
Judkins had a big run too that was called back on penalty.
Okay.
That was the one prop that stood out to me this week was Judkins against that Bills run defense in a game where I really thought that Cleveland was going to lean on the ground.
So
Judkins probably might have had it on that one run and then got called back.
Browns
So I realize-
178 total yards so far. 178 for the Browns right now. Yeah.
I realize you could say this about a lot of defenses in the NFL, Teddy, but the Bills in particular sticks out. I just don't think if they're not forcing turnovers, I don't think their defense is very. I mean, if you go back and look at last year, they're a good team. Look, any team that has Josh Allen is always going to be among the league's elite. But if you look last year, they forced so many turnovers.
1 second, Brian. Brian, now, 1 second. Brian, 1 second.
Yes.
Douglas writes, do we still like the under in the KC Tennessee game? Yes, I do. Yes. So does Jesse, 28.5. There's now a 30 out there. I still like the under in that in that bet. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't not like it, but it wasn't me that jumped on that.
That was me.
Sorry. It was the Mad Russian.
Yep. I still like it.
Go ahead, Brian. My apologies.
No, I was just saying the Bills, to the point about Teddy saying the Browns have been gashed. I just think the Bills, they give up a lot of yards, man, that defense.
Somehow they held the Patriots to 4 points in the second half last week. Or was it 4 points or something along those lines?
Yeah, it was very impressive.
It was
2 safeties.
Yeah, it was one time. It was because what was the
hardest score?
I guess it wasn't 4 points. Dave.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 7 points, but
maybe yeah, because it was 21-0 early in the first half.
I think it was
35-31.
24-7 at halftime.
And it wound up 35-31.
Yeah,
Sanders' nose is bleeding.
I just jumped on under 100.5 receiving yards for Jamar Chase. Kind of selling.
So that's an official bet.
Under 100.5 receiving yards for Jamar Chase, live bet.
What do we got for Judkins right now? Rushing receiving.
Sorry, Teddy.
I'm asking McKinnis what he's got for Judkins for Cleveland, rushing and receiving.
Check that for you.
I want to compliment Sean Higgs. I did give him a lot of grief. He has improved immensely. Nicholas Handy, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Same with you, Jeff Bell. Crossover dribble.
93.5, Teddy.
I want over.
So is that another official bet?
Yes, 93.5 over Judkins, rushing and receiving.
Over 90.5, right?
93.5.
93.5.
Quinshawn Judkins,
We have 5 bets in already. Tennessee +3, Tennessee on the money line, KC under, Jamar Chase under 100.5 yards, and Jenkins receiving and rushing over 93.5.
Judkins, Judkins. Quinshon, Quinshon. Judkins, Judkins. There you go, Lawrence. Just get the names right. Press thinks he's better than Higgs. I differ. Yeah, I'm with you.
There you go, Teddy. The best. The best.
Teddy's a real pro.
An absolutely dreadful, unnecessary roughness on the Giants. Ill-timed.
Dreadful. It was unnecessary, hence the penalty.
It was. Yes. It was. Very good.
Oh, incomplete. I thought it was a fumble. Sorry. I'm watching the Panthers-Bucks game is the one that intrigues me the most right now.
Yeah. They almost
Is that going to be a penalty? Okay, I was going to say that's got to be a penalty on the Chargers there.
Gilbert Blankenship, nice to see your name, brother. Pod, nice to see your name. He likes Giants +3.5. Anyone interested in that? I am not.
Yeah, I don't. Cowboys, Chargers total up to 60.5 now, juice to the over.
60.5, you say? Definitely don't
60.5,
like the over.
Even money on the under. Oh, not anymore.
P. Sandu writes Browns +11.5. Anybody? Is that? Yeah, Browns +11.5. Is anyone interested? I'm not. Is anyone interested in that bet?
Well, I don't know if you guys. I don't know if he's going to come back, but Shadur was in the blue tent. He had a bloody nose, so I don't know what the deal is with that. So
touchdown, Dallas! Wow.
Who got it?
Number 2.
Lawrence, when
3.
someone's in the middle of talking,
Pickens.
You can wait 2 seconds to say touchdown Dallas.
But the Shadur injury, I mean, does that move the needle at all for Browns bettors? Like, if it's Gabriel coming back in,
I think Gabriel's worse than Sanders.
Yeah, Gabriel is worse than Sanders. Sanders can throw down. Gabriel can't.
I mean, Sanders is going to make will kill you with a back-breaking interception, but at least he's got some upside. Dylan Gabriel, he's short and can't throw farther than that. He makes it for a fine NFL.
12.5. There's 12.5 out there with Cleveland right now. Yeah, count me in.
I'll be back, Teddy. So there.
I'll take +12. Mark me down for +12.5 before you leave.
Oh, it's his throwing hand. Oh, that's a lot more serious then. As somebody said, I just saw he was holding his nose and there was blood. Somebody said that Sanders, it was his throwing hand.
I mean, I like Sanders more than I like Gabriel. I've been lobbying for them to play Sanders since the preseason, but I mean, Sanders hasn't been great either. And when you're getting +12.5, a healthy Gabriel would do me just fine right now, I think. What do you think, Teddy?
So I think that if Sanders is the quarterback of this team, and if Sanders sits, I think when you have a bad team late in the season and their quarterback gets knocked out, you don't necessarily get the effort that you want the rest of the way in those games, generally.
You think a lot of these guys are playing because they're playing for Sanders kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly, AWB4. If you don't think Sanders is better than Gabriel, I don't know what sports you're watching. Agree.
He broke his nail off, by the way, is the official injury.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Thank you for following us. Thomas Kinner 147 followed us on Judkins and Chase. Who's got Chase? I heard.
I took the under. Live under.
We got Chase under, Judkins over. And I got some Bills now +12.5 as well. Although, what's wrong with Cleveland's defense? It's 2 weeks in a row that again, Buffalo can move the football, but Cleveland's defense, the effort wasn't there last week, and we're kind of seeing more of the same today. Buffalo's doing kind of whatever they want. Oh, interception. Giants. Big play.
Go. Oh,
big play.
Go.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
100-yard pick 6.
Oh,
flag.
it is?
Here we go.
Wow.
Flag.
No. Go. I'm going to cheer
flag
for it, even though I know the way. Even though I know there's a flag.
I want to know now, Higgs. Come on.
Go! Higgs, tell me what happened with the Giants.
Tell me now.
Tell me. Rip the
They're
Band-Aid
so
off. Plunge the knife into my
God.
heart. Plunge the knife into my heart. We're dancing. We're happy.
Can anybody give me an updated line on the Cowboys Chargers?
Well, looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen, I'm seeing Dallas 1.5 total. You can find 64.5 juice to the over, 65.5, 66.5 juice to the under.
Damn.
Carter offsides. Unreal.
Well, so much for the pick 6 for the Giants. Easy come, easy go.
Oh,
Yeah. Ugh, that was it.
Brian Power, who do you like in college, the late games in college hoops? Love you guys. Appreciate the kind words. Brian, anything stand out in college hoops?
It actually doesn't. I took the day off. I didn't even. I'm not going to come here, and I didn't really look. I'm dialed into football right now. There's only so many sports. Look, we're really dialed in, trying to get the best information for the Bulls too in college football. It's been a great start to the Bulls in college football playoffs. So I actually didn't. I'm not doing anything in college hoops tonight, or the NBA for that matter.
I was so mad today. I was this close to playing Penn State. I'm like, it's tipping off in an hour. Or sorry, Pitt against Penn State. I'm like, it's tipping off in an hour. My clients aren't going to get it. I don't have time to do a write-up. I just passed. And then the first score I saw, they were up 15, and I think they won by fucking 30 or whatever. It was never a game. It was the easiest bet I would have won all year in college hoops. And then, of course, I was right there. If the game started at 10 or 11, I'd have bet it. It started at 9.
Yeah. I did see yesterday. I was watching. It's nice to see Mountain West home court advantage is still strong as ever in that Utah State game. My God, I mean, man, they just can't make those lines high enough for the whole.
Utah State's really good.
Yeah.
Don't step in front of Utah State, in my opinion.
But yeah, Colorado State didn't get off the bus. I think it was like, was it 19-0 to start the game?
Which one?
The Utah State game.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just I was like, I'll just watch this, just get a gauge for the teams, how they're at and cover. And yeah, it was on. I had one of several TVs on, and I was like, my God, it's over.
End zone. Minshew not pushing on the return. Titans like the Zags -12.
All right,
SF 49er took a Kelsey touchdown. That ain't cashing. Yeah, not. Who's behind Minshew?
So we were. It's somebody from South Dakota State who apparently is 28 years old, and none of us knew anything about him. Teddy, we actually.
So he was a backup at South Florida for 2 years, and then he came in probably as a senior.
Olajuwon, I know that guy. He played somewhere.
Yeah, he had a big one big season at South Dakota State.
South Dakota State, yeah.
8 years
I know
ago.
the name. I know I've seen. I feel like I've seen him in the preseason. I think he's dual threat. I don't think he's an NFL quarterback, though.
Well, you get money line minus on Tennessee right now. Teddy, you already played that, but I'm showing what -113 money line, 115.
Let's take a look. And again, with the Odds Logic live odds screen, you got money lines, you got first half money lines, you got first quarter money lines. You play around with it, you'll see how much stuff's on there. Titans are now favored.
Yep.
-120, -1. And again, you can lay -120 with Tennessee, or you can go, oh no, I'll lay -135. That's again the beauty of the screen. If you have accounts at different books, boom. Oh, I should bet it here. Boom. Let's bet it at MGM, not at Caesars. Boom. Let's bet it at Circa, not at Superbook. It's beautiful in that regard. So again, oddslogic.com.
They just showed Minshew going to the tent, boys. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, he was helped off by multiple. Yeah, by teammates. Did he get his bell rung?
The last
someone earlier, one of the
no,
one
it's
of
his
the guys
knee.
said
It's his knee. Yeah,
knee.
Yeah, it's a knee.
I guess we don't need anybody else jumping on that Titans in game, but your guys' bets look good. I'm jealous.
Hey, boys,
I got Browns plus 12.5 a minute ago, and you can find 16.5 now if you shop around.
Did I miss an in-game bet that I need to write down?
I took Cleveland at 12.5, which was not a good number, being that Buffalo scored a touchdown. Now you get them at plus 16.5. But I took them
Okay,
at plus
well,
12.
either way, I got it. Plus Cleveland plus 12.5 TC. Brian, one of our listeners, Titans, writes that you're awfully quiet today.
I like to study the games, a lot. I like to soak in the information around it. There's a lot going on, as Teddy pointed out.
There's Oladuka in the game for KC. I know this guy. I know I've seen him play. It has to be preseason. Let's find out where I've seen this guy. Shut the fuck.
Guys, let's go through over 1,200 of you guys watching live. Thank you for doing this. We're WagerTalk Media. We own Gold Sheet, Sports Memo, and WagerTalk. We're partners with Parlays, Picks and Parlays, Winners and Winers. We got a lot going on over at our businesses, and we have a YouTube channel as you're watching, WagerTalk.tv. Tons of content. Andrew McGinnis does a daily show, 11 a.m. Eastern time. It is a live show, and it's a hockey show. Teddy Covers does the opening line report every Monday. It's one of our most listened to shows out there. Brian Powers is involved in pretty much every show ever made. He starts our day at 10 a.m. Eastern with Robert Vino and Adam Trigger. That's our college football show.
Not anymore. Not for a few weeks. But while you were skiing, there's been movement.
Oh, fill us in.
Nothing. I was on to your point. I was on a lot of shows, and guess what? There, believe it or not, one man. I think we can all attest to this. You can only do so many shows in a day. Everyone kept saying, "Can you be on my show? Can you be on my?" So eventually, I had to say, you know what? Maybe I can't do this one. So, but I will be seeing you. I know tomorrow, Prez.
Yeah,
the usual Monday spots with you and Joe.
I host the best betting show ever. That show goes up at 12:30 Eastern time. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And yes, Brian Powers will be on that show with me tomorrow. So check that out. Joe Ranieri and Art DeCesar. That show is our bookie heavy show. So that show is about where all the money is being bet by the syndicates all over, by the smart, the wise, and the dumb, and Teddy Covers. Teddy, you wanted to say something?
So I was looking up Oladuka, and the NFL site had him listed as a cornerback, not a quarterback, a cornerback.
Wow.
I was trying to look up the game blog. So, but I think there's another Oladuka who is a cornerback who might have come up in my search and wasn't there. But he has played in the preseason each of the last 3 seasons with KC. I have seen him on the field. He's all right. There was one time I remember he beat me. I was mad.
Well, the one season that he played as a full starter in college, he had like 25 or 35 touchdowns, 3,500 yards, like a big season, a big statistical season for South Dakota State in the one season. And then he was a backup at South Florida for two seasons other than that.
Kansas City's winning now, 3-2.
Oladuka, just let him on a big drive.
One of our listeners, Teddy Covers Glasses, great name, does artwork at Caesars Sportsbook. No, artwork's at the Westgate. So that's not Caesars Sportsbook.
He started his career at Caesars and then moved over to Westgate when he got into the management position.
And I remember that, Teddy, because you and I had Art on our show while he was actually at Caesars, right?
At the very beginning, when we first started doing shows with Art, I think he was at Caesars. He was just about to transition over to Westgate. But I know he got started there. He got moved into a supervisory position there, but he first got into line making and working in the risk room. He needed to, he wasn't get that promotion at Caesar, so he moved over to the super booking guys there.
Guys, I got to run.
Andrew,
Head out.
thank you.
Best of luck. And
I have to run as well. I'm gonna leave with Andrew here. What just happened? No, I'm really gonna.
See you guys later. Take care.
Have a good
See you
day,
later, boys.
Brian.
P. Sandu likes the Jets plus 3.5. Anybody interested in that? Jets plus 3.5. I mean, I'm not going to make that bet, but I would rather go that way than New Orleans.
He likes the Jets plus 6.5, Lauren.
6.5. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, one man.
Andrew had to go because Aiden Ross has got a stream starting soon.
Shador Sanders has returned.
So, you know, things are
Thank
great.
you, Toma. I appreciate it. I'm glad I could catch Miami yesterday.
Minnesota just got an interception. They're going to score. What we don't know. Minnesota was the one that got away from me, Teddy. That was the one that you know what Jesse said. It almost made my card.
Sure. New Orleans was that one. And New Orleans, at 4, I bet the New Orleans Saints. At 6.5, I wasn't getting there. Nathan, when it comes to doing more shows, I'm like Brian Power. There's only so much a man can do. And this time of year where you're working NBA, you're working college hoops, you're working NFL, you're working bowl season, and bowl season is time consuming. I don't pick up more shows at this time of year. You know, I would rather put my time into doing something that can actually make you guys money than saying, all right, let's pick up and find a time that's going to, let's do more content. I do plenty of content, you know, so does Jesse, so does Lawrence, so does Jeff. So you can find our content, obviously, every day, really every day on this site.
I can't believe how much content you do, Teddy. I know how much I do, which is a fraction of what you do, and it's already hard enough to just do. It feels like I'm doing a lot, and you're probably doing double what I'm doing.
And I'm doing double what both of you are doing combined. Jeff, your turn.
I'm not even close. I have not. Yeah. Actually, you know, Teddy makes up for everybody, and then some.
Sure,
Prez does well.
Do you understand that Teddy does the whole week what I do on a Tuesday? But we can stroke Teddy till we're blue in the face.
So you really think, Lawrence, that you do more content in one day than I do all week?
I think it's close. If it's
do the
Tuesday,
math on
I think it's close. Tuesday I do Puck Time, my show, WagerTalk Today, the NFL presidential address, and I do 4 social media videos. So, I mean, I don't know. But with that said, Teddy, I'm thankful for the content that you do. And I'm thankful
for the content that you do, Lawrence. Let's make love now.
Hugs.
This fucking guy.
You can tell it's the holidays.
Bills, Cleveland total 53.5 now.
Wait a minute. Judkins is out.
Judkins hurt. I just saw that Judkins hurt. What's that all about?
Oh no, that Cleveland bet's gone down in flames.
Can somebody in the chat explain what happened?
He got hurt.
I missed it.
Doubt.
Keenan Allen with a catch. Wearing a Jackson Dart necklace.
Minnesota's the other one that I feel like I should have been on and wasn't.
Yeah, Minnesota. That's the one that got away from me.
Omari in Hampton now has 51 rushing yards. His rushing yards total was 48.5. So
nice,
I'm 1-0 on the day.
He can get so you know,
toss sweep.
Yeah, toss sweep, and all of a sudden he's back to 47. He twisted his ankle on the play.
I know, but with a whole half to go, I'm hoping.
Touchdown Vikings.
If there was only 2 minutes to go, that would be a bigger risk. But with a whole half to go, I feel good about it.
Sean Higgs, everybody.
Hello.
Sean, I see
Sean,
I see you and the son
o'clock?
went out on a date, and it never gave you a second one.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said I see you and the son went out on a date, and then it never gave you another one.
Here we go. Yeah. So I'm a little pasty, you're saying?
It's your lighting. I know that you're not really in real life.
You know what? It's weird because if I move my ring light the one way, it's sometimes a little dark. I did a video last night, so it was a little dark, but now I get the sunlight in there, so it kind of bounces off me.
Touchdown, JJM. Minnesota. Oh, I think that was the bet that got away, Teddy. Those eat on me.
Oh, well.
But so far, so good today. I'm on the over in the Dallas Charger game. I'm on Tampa Bay on the money line, so I'm not going to complain about anything right now. I did bet the under in the Kansas City, Tennessee in-game bet. And Tennessee down 3-2.
Russian, did you give the cat some cookies? Titan wants to know.
A little bit of tuna fish, man.
What is
Teddy.
it?
He's if that like Eddie says in Christmas Vacation, if that cat had 9 lives, he just spent them all. He's done.
Teddy,
Yeah.
Hampton's already down to 48 yards. He must have went backwards already.
Beautiful play by Herbert. Beautiful play.
Why do you want to change his name to French?
Because nobody ever pronounces my real name correctly, and I enjoy mispronouncing everybody else's.
What, Lawrence?
How do they pronounce Lawrence? Lawrence?
Yeah, it's spelled Lawrence. It's pronounced Mike.
Laurent.
Laurent.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciated that.
Lawrence.
Laurent.
Lawrence.
Giants terrible at home the last 3 years. You guys look a lot at like, okay, this team doesn't win at home, or this team doesn't cover at home. Do we do a lot with home road stuff, with stuff like that?
I don't.
If the team's bad, they're bad. They've been bad for years. Of course
Yeah.
they'll be bad
I've
at
got
home.
a comment
Bad
about
everywhere.
that because I've been doing a ton of videos on Seahawks games, and I keep on getting people in the chat saying, how could you possibly trust the Seahawks at home? The Seahawks suck at home. And I'm just like, are you 12? Because, it just seems like just yesterday to me that the Seahawks at home were like the best thing since sliced bread.
That comes and goes, though. That's the beauty.
I know, but at this point, do you feel that the Seahawks have a lack of a home field advantage?
No.
I don't think so.
So San Fran writes, are the Chargers really going to win? I mean, is this a shock to you? Like, oh my God, the Chargers, who have won almost every game, 10-4 on the season, are they going to win? Yeah, probably. They're better than the Cowboys. That was the Chargers. I tossed and turned between them and the over. I ended up going with the over. So, and all sharps were on the Chargers, according to Titans. Teddy, is that something, according to Teddy Covers? Teddy, guys, is that something you guys do pay attention to from your handicapping perspective? Are you, I honestly, I'm telling you this flat out, I don't care what anyone else is playing, and I do not listen to any talk radio. I don't know where the sharps are, and I don't know where the Joes are. None of that is factored into my handicapping. Teddy?
Teddy, what?
Do you factor in where the sharp money is going, or the public, the Joes, the pros? Is that factored into your handicapping?
I mean, in terms of getting the best of the number, I want to know who and when the sharps are going to bet. Absolutely.
Okay. Yes.
But when it comes to, I'm worried that there's 80% consensus on this game, or reverse line movement on that game. That's amateur hour, dude. That's not what we do.
Jesse,
I had a comment on the Philadelphia-Washington game yesterday. I picked Philadelphia to cover, and somebody came in the comment section and said, Washington +7, free money. And so I just asked, I said, you mind telling us why? And he said, because everybody and their dog's on Philly. And that was like his that's his analysis of the entire game. Just everybody's betting on Philly, so I'm taking Washington. I think that's flawed logic for sure.
what about you, Mad Russian? Do you care about where the sharps are?
No. I'll take a sneak peek at, ticket percentage, money percentage, just to try to get the best number. But like Teddy said earlier, but no, not at all.
And you, Mr. Higgs?
Yeah, I don't care. I put my stuff out a week ahead of time.
Higgs is way ahead. He's about as.
If you go to picks and parlays, you see the Kansas. You'll see me. I have Tennessee +10.5 on that game. So that's where I'm at when I'm putting out games. I do not listen to anything.
Well, then, Sean Higgs, let's lead into lines are up for week 17.
Here we go. Ready for my games I got next week already?
Go ahead, hand them
You've
out.
already loaded them, right, Sean?
Loaded them up. Tampa Bay -3, Bills -3, New Orleans -125 money line, San Fran 2.5, Baltimore plus 3.5, Denver minus 5.5.
I like that Tampa Bay -3. They're on the road in Miami. That one is the one that kind of jumped out at me a little bit. I think this Tampa Bay team is a bet on team right now. I'm obviously on them in this game.
But
But
listen, I sort of like Carolina here today, but it's one of those, if they win, they're still, they're still playing for something. As stupid as that is. We talk about like everybody's on one side. Where's Miami going? You pulled your quarterback, you got Ewers back there. I'm gonna go with a team that's a veteran squad that's not gonna mail it in their last game. They're not gonna like pull everybody next week in Miami, or what's that, 2 hour and a half drive for their fans? Get out of town. That'll be a game that they want to win.
right now, we got Green Bay next week at -3 hosting Baltimore. Any word on the Jordan Love injury?
Who even cares? I think the Ravens, again, that's not a team that's going to quit. They're still alive.
Tell me a guy this year that's had a concussion that's came back the next week. I don't know if there's anything out there. I think every single one
comes back during the same game with concussions. Of course, you're going to let this guy come back and play.
What was that, Sean?
I said Dart comes back in the same game. Has no concussion.
His coach goes and yanks him out of the tent.
It pulls him out. Yeah.
And Fred, I agree with you. Ravens win outright next week. I agree. I think +3 for the Ravens right now is a good bet.
Prez, but you know what? You got Wills back there. Like, that's, he's a wild card. He's got nothing. He's
what if the Ravens lose this week to the Patriots, though?
Do you know who else would? That's fair enough, Jesse. But you know who else would be a wild card behind Green Bay next week? Carrot Top.
Andy Dalton?
No, literally Carrot Top. In other words, anybody, like what Sean said is relevant to Barack Obama. He would be really interesting to watch. That would be a wild card.
Rifle.
Well, you know what, though? I wouldn't even be worried about if they sit Lamar. He's been out for a quarter of the season anyway. They won't play him. So it doesn't make a difference. That's just a spot where I don't like Green Bay being a favorite, no matter who's quarterback. And I'd rather have Love on. To be honest with you, I'd rather have Love than Willis. I think you get a backup quarterback and anything could happen. He's going to come in, try to, impress and do stuff. You kind of lose the reins there on the horse a little bit.
Guys, we got one game at halftime, 1,600 of you watching live. We got some more guests coming in. Rob Vino's joining us soon. Same with Thomas Viola, so stay with us. LA Chargers up 21-17 at halftime. The line is -0.5 for Dallas. The total
touchdown Tennessee
26.5, and there's a touchdown with Tennessee. Good for two of our in-game bets, bad for mine. Although I'm still comfortable on the under right now. So what is it going to be? 9-3, right?
Unless they pull out the let's go for 2.
Too early. Come on. Too early.
I'm just saying.
Quinn Ewers, 10 of 12, 109 passing yards, 9.1 yards per attempt, 2 touchdown drives for the Dolphins, 0 picks, 0 sacks for Ewers. A-Chain had the one big run for 48 yards, but he's been moving the ball on the ground. Is this Cincy's defense, or is this Ewers being okay?
I haven't watched.
It's probably a little of both, Daddy, right? I mean, he's not throwing downfield, and it's Cincy defense, so.
At one point in his college career, wasn't Ewers going to be a first-round draft choice? There was thought that this guy has all kinds of NFL upside.
He was supposed to, and then they drafted, and then they grabbed no money with Arch, and he got kind of pushed to the side. I don't think he got his proper looks.
Hey boys, real quick, I got a little bit of action on Willis for 2 touchdown passes. Was that a touchdown pass? They just showed it on the screen that they called it a rushing touchdown. But that was a lateral, so I don't get it.
Well, if it's a backwards lateral, it ain't a pass.
No. I'm saying it was a pass. It wasn't a lateral. Sorry. Yeah.
Who you got for a touchdown? Malik Willis for 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, that was one of my son's plays. Just kind of joking around earlier before you got on, Teddy. It was plus 350 and then 16-1 at 3 touchdowns. So I would love to get one here, and I thought it would be a
Malik
pass.
Willis. Who are you talking about?
I mean, Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
Okay.
Got it.
Cam Ward. Okay.
Yeah. But
They're saying it's a throwing touchdown.
that's what it should have been. But then on the screen it said rushing TD.
Touchdown, Carolina. Beautiful pass by Bryce Young.
I don't think Tampa's defense is any good. Tampa's defense is like Buffalo's defense. It's not a Super Bowl defense.
Oh, the good news is they're not a Super Bowl team, so neither have to worry about it.
Guys, watching the show, lots of action still to come on this show. Stay with us all the way to the end of the first round games. As well, I've got 3 plays left to go. I got 2 totals, and my 5% bet is up there. If you guys want my 5% bet alone, head over to my page, wt.buzz/PZ, and use the promo code PREZ10. That's $10 off of my 5% play. I got 3 going to later. Teddy, what do you got?
I have an injury update for Josh Allen.
Yep.
Foot questionable to return Sunday at Cleveland. The game's going into half right now. We don't know if we're going to see Josh Allen's second half for the Bills.
Wow.
That is definitely worth
That's a big
noting.
deal.
Second half number just popping up. DK's got 5.5 for Buffalo. The MGM's got 6.5 for Buffalo. Total in both those games, 20.5. Although there's a big difference in juice. FanDuel just came out with 4.5 second half for the Bills. So we don't know if we're going to see Josh Allen. There's at least a decent chance. Who's it? Trubisky in Buffalo is the backup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not much of a downgrade.
Trubisky second
You're
half.
fine.
It's not much of a downgrade, Sean Higgs.
Not much. You're playing
Not
Cleveland.
much.
I think you're fine.
So what would you make a bet then?
Let's go. What are we laying here second half in Buffalo?
Buffalo
5.5?
is minus 5.5.
Lay 4.5 at FanDuel. You can lay 6.5 at MGM. You can lay 5.5 at DK. It's entirely up to you. The beauty
I'll do 4.5.
of live odds.
I do 4.5.
Okay, there you go, guys. Sean Higgs with an official bet.
Let's go. I'm a Teddy guy. Let's go. Not even just a Teddy cover, a Teddy Trubisky.
Cincy, Miami at half. I'm seeing the Bengals minus 0.5. I'm seeing a pick 'em. I'm seeing the Bengals minus 1.5, depending on the shop. There's a lot of good line variance there. Total 23.5/24. Since Miami's already at 31, we want to go over 54.5. Anyone?
I just haven't watched the game. I don't know. But
Crickets?
all of a
No.
sudden,
Okay.
Kansas City is marching down the field.
Oh,
I
I
can
under
jump
is
on
not
this
looking-
that's a
Cowboy
good
over
overcome
halftime.
factor.
Sorry, Teddy?
I said that's the Chris Olajuwon factor.
There you go. Well, he's moving
What's
the ball.
the Tampa Bay Carolina halftime line?
I'm looking for a number right now. DK first to book and MGM minus 1.5 for both DK and MGM. Total 20.5 at one, 21.5 at the other. Juice to the over at 20.5. Juice to the under at 21.5. But Bucks minus 1.5, 20.5/21.5 the total.
I'll take Bucks money line if that's all right with you guys.
Bucks money line. Let's get a number for you.
I love that bet.
Bucks money line. Is that real? Minus 168.
Can't
Well,
be.
That's
got
not
it.
good.
It might be the second half.
Oh, look at this. A late touchdown by the Giants on a Minnesota fumble. A fumble by JJM. Run all the way back.
surely that's wrong, Teddy.
Yes, I'm waiting for something to pop up, and I'm not seeing it yet. Just went to half. Give it a minute.
I got a 102. I got plus 102. I'm seeing.
Plus 102 I will take if available.
Trying to
That is
find-
off into the waters.
Yeah, it's dude, I'm all over the map. I agree. I don't know what the line is. So plus 102. Okay.
Well, we got to confirm that that's a real line though.
It's another variable place has it minus 105. So do as you will.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to tell you guys, I think I'm going to be interested in Minnesota here. Yesterday, I made my second largest bet of the football season on Philadelphia.
I'm
Second
seeing Tampa minus 110.
Sure, I'll take it. Minus
Okay,
110.
Tampa minus 110. There we go. Philadelphia second half minus 2.5.
God bless you. Who's that? Oh my goodness.
Me.
God bless you there, Ted.
Right on the fucking camera. Big booger time.
Minnesota.
I took a Saints over team total 22. Man, and they got 3 field goals tonight. What are they doing to me here, these guys?
They're killing you, Smalls.
That's another movie I haven't seen. You mentioned Princess Bride. I've never watched Sandlot.
It's really not that good a movie.
Sandlot? Is that what he's talking about?
You're killing me, Smalls. That's where that line came from. The Sandlot. You know, it's about a dog.
Guys, I'm going to be heading out here in a minute. I just want to get it out real quick. I got a 4% on the Broncos Jaguars game. I got my top 5% play tonight, Sunday Night Football, plus 26 units in the NFL since November 2nd, 13-6 in the last 19 of NFL, 4 and 5%, 75% on the money line, 28 and 19 the last 47 in the NFL against the spread. You can use Christmas as XMAS 25 to get 25% off, and just go to themadrussian.com.
Beautiful. There you go. Jeff, thanks for doing this, man. A real fun doing this.
I love
with
it.
you. Guys, we got more people coming on, so stay with us. Jeff Petched out. Jesse, stay with us until a few people log on, if you don't mind. I know you're running late, but we've already discussed the fact that you're on 5 hours of sleep on a regular basis.
I still have some wine left, Prez. No worries.
So I just want everybody to know that I am interested in an in-game bet right now. I am going to be taking the Minnesota Vikings minus 2.5 as my official
hold on, Prez. Hold on.
bet.
I'm seeing on the odds logic McCarthy questionable to return Sunday. Just so you know.
I'm going to stick with my bet minus 2.5 on Minnesota.
That's full game minus 2.5. Okay.
Yeah, full game minus 2.5.
I'm with you. I got Minnesota today anyway, so I'm pulling. I'm pulling for you. I love pulling on your meat.
Oh God.
What's going on there?
So here, I got Isaac standing behind me. Isaac, come to the camera real quick.
Jesus, Isaac is looking. Let me see the hair, Isaac.
Look at that.
That is incredible, dude. Thank God you don't look like your dad. Thank God.
So, Lawrence, shut up for a minute because Isaac's come on here to promo. If you're in Las Vegas tonight, Isaac's band 54 Degree North is playing their first ever gig. It is at 5:30. Talk about it.
So yeah, doors are at 5.
Where?
It's at Fremont Country Club. It's downtown. It's going to be a great show. We're playing some good rock music. We got 4 other bands coming on after us. You don't want to miss it. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
But
So,
wait,
Vegas
Isaac, wait.
tonight.
Can we hear like a couple of the songs? What type of music are you playing? I know you said rock, but give us like a something.
So this subgenre is called Midwest emo, but it's basically just like really happy guitar riffs and then really sad lyrics.
Okay.
Is that like Green Day?
Kind
Sublime is an influence. Green Day's an influence. What other influences you got?
Those are our biggest 2.
That's their biggest 2, Sublime and Green Day.
Okay.
Nice.
So Fremont Country Club. If you're in Las Vegas, again, I'll be going there instead of going to the watching the Sunday night game, at least for the first part.
Did you hear that, Rob
Kids
Vino?
always getting in the way.
Rob Vino with us. Rob, Teddy's son is playing his first concert tonight.
I know. We're all excited for Isaac today.
Yeah. Teddy, that's amazing. And his voice is dropped. His hair is incredible. Good looking kid, dude.
Sure. He likes being on the live odds screen. Speaking of live odds, let's run through the numbers right now at halftime. Buffalo -5.5, -6, -6.5 of all available. 20 against Cleveland. These are second half numbers, not full game numbers. New Orleans -3. There are 2.5s out there. Total 20 against the New York Jets. Jets. Giants, basically a pick 'em. I'm seeing -0.5 out there. I'm seeing 1.5s out there with the G-men. In other words, a plus price with the -1.5 for the Giants. Second half, questions about McCarthy's health. 19.5 the total in the second half for that ball game. I'm interested in under 19.5 second half. That's one that makes sense to me for Giants and Vikings. Tampa, Carolina. Tampa -3, -3.5. Second half total 22.5. So basically, the Bucks need to win in order to cover the number. There are 2.5s out there. They don't even need to win. They can tie, and they'll cover the number if you shop around. KC and Tennessee total 16.5. I'm seeing the Titans up 9-6 at the break, -0.5/ -1.5. Shop around for the best of the number there. Last but not least, Cincy and Miami. I've seen the basically a pick-em price there. They're -0.5 with the Bengals. Total 24.5. The one that stands out to me was Minnesota Giants under 19.5. Mark me down for that, Lawrence. Anyone else getting involved at halftime?
Wait, I got to mark you down. Minnesota and the Giants under 19.5.
So it's under for 23, and 19.5 is under 42.5 full game.
42.5 full game. Okay, brilliant. Welcome to the show, Robert and Thomas. How are you boys doing?
Doing well, Prez. Long time no see.
Yeah, that was by design, but I couldn't get out of today. Jesse Schul, do you want to dock out, my brother? I mean, listen, I want you here until the end, but given your time constraints, what do you want to do?
I'll go one more quarter, Prez, if I'm welcome.
I'd rather have you than Teddy.
Don't worry, I'm leaving soon.
You're leaving soon, Teddy?
Josh Allen, foot available to return Sunday versus Cleveland. The Josh Allen / Mitch Trubisky injury concerns are not an injury concern anymore. Allen expected to be back on the field for the Bills when they start the second half.
That guy's just a workhorse. He's going to have his first child with his beautiful bride. I don't know if you guys saw their video where they announced that they're going to have a child, but clearly she wears the pants in that relationship.
Justin Herbert about 50 yards to Quentin Johnston.
Herbert's looking better and better every week, man.
Yeah. And for a guy who couldn't catch the ball last year, Quentin Johnston's made a couple of nice catches now.
Omari and Hampton is back
incredible.
up over 50 yards as well.
Sorry, say that again, JS?
Omari and Hampton. Remember I was bragging that bet was a winner, and then he went back. And as soon as Teddy said it, he did go.
The next play, he lost 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, I remember I've celebrated. Someone got over 251.5 passing yards, and then the last play of the game, they did one of these. Oh, let's pass, and they ended up throwing the ball back and lost 20-something yards, and boom, instead of over, it went under. So
I feel pretty comfortable that Hampton's got a solid workload ahead of him for the second half, as long as he doesn't get hurt going backwards.
Crossover Dribble writes, Chargers only Super Bowl 1995. I don't remember them winning a Super Bowl.
They didn't win it; they lost it.
Okay, so they did not have. So that's their only Super Bowl appearance.
It's the largest point spread in Super Bowl history, I believe.
Yeah, they got
14.5, 7. What was it?
Was it 18
It was
and a
like
half?
19 and a half.
49ers?
Like
18.
18,
Wow.
Was that Dan Fouts, quarterback?
That was Stan Humphries.
Dan Humphrey.
Dan Humphries.
Yeah.
1995, guys. I wasn't born.
Well, we
This
all know
guy.
that, dude. But you know what was born? Your mustache. It waited for you.
It did.
My kids just think it's so cool that I get to do live shows with the actor from Stranger Things that plays the character Steve.
That is why I grew my hair out, Jesse. I used to keep it short, and then enough people told me, you look like Steve Harrington. I'm like, all right, we're committing to the bit.
Dude, you're a dead ringer for Steve Harrington, and your voice is also a dead ringer for his voice too.
Yeah, like I legitimately have had someone in a casino stop me before and be like, "Are you Joe Keery?" And I just am like, "Yeah, absolutely." Let him take a picture and everything. Hey, he thinks he met Joe Keery.
I met the kid Dustin
Oh, nice.
Dude, I get
Oh,
the only time I get recognized is when I'm in the shower. People come up to me, "Are you Ron Jeremy?" I'm like, "No."
there you have it.
That's
They
the
think you're a
only time I
hedgehog?
ever get recognized.
Because part of you isn't in the shower if you're Ron Jeremy, Prez.
The hedgehog.
I spent a night hanging out with Ron Jeremy at Doyle Brunson's roast. My God, was that one of the highlight nights of my life.
Before he went to jail, right?
Oh, it was long before, yeah.
Fade the Raiders. It's free money, says Bill Sandoval. I guess I did do a free play video saying I'll take the 14.5 just because 14.5 is a lot of points.
The unwatchable.
Guys, let's before we let Teddy off the hook, let's go through our late game super quick. Teddy, Atlanta, Arizona, Jacksonville, Denver, Pittsburgh, Detroit, Las Vegas, Houston. Is there anything that you like there that you could give out to our clients? Anything jump out at you?
So I have one client play for the afternoon games, and again, I'm in play on Baltimore, New England for tonight. If I was going to play one game that I didn't release for the clients, I mean, I lean Atlanta over Arizona. I don't trust the Cardinals to beat anyone. And I certainly lean Houston /under against the Raiders. You can still find 14s in that ball game, and that's the way I would look there. So Houston /under, Atlanta, too chalky for me in the late game. And so
there's two plays that did not make my card. One was Minnesota. The second one was and this is 10.5, guys. Under 10.5 points for the Las Vegas Raiders. Team total under 10.5 points. That's the one that I did not end up releasing to my clients that almost made it. Jesse Shule, does anything jump out at you for the late group?
Yeah. Let me get back. I'll get back to you on that, Press.
Higgs?
I got New England here. I like. Who else did I take in the 4 o'clock window? Detroit. I love Detroit. My favorite play today. The team total over 29.5. I grabbed. I took a Monty rushing yards over 36.5. And what's the other game there? That is that. I got no real feeling on that Texans Raiders game. I mean, you think under. I'm with you on that 10.5. I could see that because Raiders are just terrible. I mean, they've had 2-3 games this year. They can't even get 100 yards total.
Dude, they've 5 games. 5 of their last 10 have gone under 10.5. Rob Vino, what do you like quickly in the late group?
I'll say really quick, I do have a 5% going. It involves that Pittsburgh-Detroit game, so I won't speak there. Little bit of involvement in Jacksonville and Denver for clients as well. I think the Atlanta team total, that's probably one that I didn't release that I wish I did, Prez. Atlanta team total up and over 24.5. Just seems like Arizona gives them up on a weekly basis. So that's probably just a mechanical play on the Atlanta team total.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Teddy, real quick. Go ahead, Teddy.
JJ McCarthy is out, will not return for Minnesota second half.
Wow.
Good for them.
Quick question for you, Teddy Covers, and anyone else who wants to answer.
That's Max Rosmer for the Vikings.
With Green Bay losing yesterday and Jordan Love being getting concussed, do you factor that in on a Detroit-Pittsburgh bet at all? I know the line has moved now to 7.5. Is something like that factored in or not?
I mean, it wasn't on my end. Detroit was
Dallas
desperate
Cowboys
to begin with, so. And I probably released before that concussion happened. So
yeah, exactly. So did I.
Honestly say.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about now. Let's say you did. Okay. You got 12.5 on the under. Douglas, nice bet on the under 12.5 for the Las Vegas Raiders. I think this is the end of the Pete Carroll era. Anybody disagree?
I disagree.
I grabbed the Giants plus 2.5 based on that.
So you're taking the Giants plus 2.5?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We just got a nice run by Baker.
I got a question for Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy, why are the 11-2 Patriots getting 3.5 points against a 7-7 Baltimore team?
Because what record the point spreads are not based on teams' current records, but point spreads are based on what the betting markets expect, what the wise guys in the betting markets expect from teams moving forward. And there's a thought process out there that New England's overachieved against a weak schedule. There's a thought process out there that Baltimore has underachieved compared to the talent level that they have. And the Ravens showed last week that they're still interested with the 24-0 win over Cincinnati. So hence the Ravens being favored by 3.5 right now over New England. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying that's the thought
you just
process.
nailed that. You ask Teddy a question and he gives you I think that's a pretty in-depth answer. But I was trying to goat you into just saying strength of schedule, because I was looking at Baltimore and they had that 24-0 win. I mean, I had Baltimore last week. That was my big 5% play, 24-0 against a Bengals team that's appears to have quit on the season, in my opinion. It was more of a bet against the Bengals than it was a bet on the Ravens. But, I look at the Ravens schedule. When we talk about strength of schedule, the Ravens have beat the Browns twice, the Jets, the Dolphins. They've only beat one team with a winning record, and that was the Bears. So I'm skeptical that strength of schedule is a good argument in that case.
Okay.
So I like the Patriots plus 3.5 if there's 3.5s on the board.
Sean, I'm following you on that Vikings-Giants game. Max Brosmer's coming in for JJ McCarthy. Do the Vikings team total at 13.5? I don't know if I'm taking the over.
That's the thing. Like, he's been not that the Giants have, it's ain't like the 86 Giants defense or something, but still he's.
Yeah, I mean, his shot was in Seattle against the Seattle defense, and they just tortured him for sure.
You got crazy dart running around there. You had that guy; he could just break one loose, and that's the difference of the game. 17-13, game's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Goldline, I am sleeping on Brosmer. I will happily do that.
Who's that?
I gotta say that Prosper's performance
Brosmer's uncle in
was the
there?
worst I've seen any quarterback play this year.
So
Has
do
anyone
we
seen a
have
worse QB game than Prosper had against the Seahawks? I mean, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't get the team in and out of the huddle.
And he didn't really look like an
Thomas,
NFL quarterback in college either, Bros.
At no point at Minnesota were you like, yeah, Max Prosper is going to be the NFL. Even an NFL backup. He's the guy who you draft because you need someone on the practice squad.
Squad, yeah.
Let's go under 40.5 in that game as well right now.
So
That's a
wait,
good idea.
so do I have some official bets?
Yeah, I just
Gardner Minshew will not return. Gardner Minshew now officially not returning again. Where's that popping up? It's popping up on my Odds Logic live odds screen that you can get the free trial for right now.
This Teddy segment sponsored by Odds Logic. Sean, Minnesota under 40.5.
Yes.
Okay. The chat group's talking about Pamela Anderson looking good as a grandma these days.
That's not true. I've met Pamela Anderson in person, by the way.
So is my dad.
Nice.
Okay. I met Teddy Covers in person. I win.
Well, Pamela Anderson happens to be from Vancouver Island.
She lives there right now.
Yeah.
You know who she's dating?
Not Liam
Some
Neeson.
dude?
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
I think that whole thing ended up being fake.
That's unfortunate. New Naked Gun was hilarious, though.
It was mediocre at best.
Still,
I understand comedy is subjective. Rob Vino adding value like always. What's going on, Robert?
Listen, I can sit here and listen to you guys all day long. That's quite the Teddy.
Touchdown,
real quick.
Cincinnati Bengals, everybody.
Oh, there you go. You got action. TC, Isaac left as soon as I got on. What's the deal? He run away.
Oh, I sent him out. I can't, I can't have him hijack the show for more. I gave him I'm like, you want to promote your concert tonight? Do it in front of the audience. That's fine. But I couldn't hijack too long for that.
Yeah, but Nicholas keeps quizzing me on if they are covering a Grayscale song. They want to know what it is.
I will find out. I don't know.
Are they covering a Grayscale song?
Tonight's show, they're doing mostly originals. I think they're only doing 2 covers.
Beautiful.
Teddy, will you video one of like your favorite original and send it to me?
Probably not. So I tend to be the guy that likes to actually watch the concert and not worry about where my freaking phone is. Someone else will video
so
it when
just
they send it
hold
to
the
me, I'll
damn
send it to
thing,
you.
okay? You don't need. It doesn't have to be perfectly framed. Just hold your phone.
Listen,
Yeah,
with the
what's
kid,
it?
you know what you do, Ted? You film it for like 10, 15 seconds, so you got a little bit of a memory for
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
Then you watch it. That's what I do with my guys. I mean, again,
That's
they were
Kara's
smaller,
job.
having a band.
Guys, I'm doing biceps after the show. Just want to let you know.
There we go.
Look at this. Sandoval nailed it, dude. I don't know with the balls enough to check you, Prez. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it.
I don't appreciate that, Bill.
Touchdown Titans.
Bottoms up.
I mean,
Jeff.
I think I stir Prez up just as much as Teddy does. And I have to say that.
No, dude. Not even
Nobody stirred.
close.
Yeah, nobody.
Not even close. Sean Higgs, Teddy and I did it. Teddy and I used to work at Covers like 100 years ago, and we did the Covers radio show for about 2.5 years. And I was fired on air. It got so ugly between Teddy and I.
Medium.
You
He's got
remember
a
that?
medium.
I remember it.
AW, that's a medium for the Prez he's wearing. That's a medium shirt.
It's medium.
The small and the medium for those linguini arms.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that.
The
Magic
Buccaneers
City
knocking on the
photography.
door.
The Leafs kind of suck this year. They don't kind of suck, my brother. They outright suck. Oh, Mike Evans, you should have caught that. Christina Pink, sideline reporter. I haven't seen her. I take it crossover dribble thinks she's worth a dribble.
Tennessee
get our
second
first-
half should have been a play, man. I'm an idiot.
We're going to get our first Boof Bosner sighting. I thought Boof Bosner was a relief pitcher. Apparently he's the quarterback now for the Vikings, huh?
Listen,
Rob Vino saying what every sports bettor thinks all
Yep.
the time.
I heard it too. Say it again, Rob. Say it again.
How did I, you know?
I just said Tennessee second half should have been a play. I'm pissed at myself. I mean, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I'm asleep at the wheel.
Yeah. Well, look, here's the great news, Rob. And this is a message to all of our watchers and all people who bet. Way better to miss a winner.
Touchdown,
Way
Tampa.
better to miss a winner than to have a loser. So
That's
don't eat
10%
yourself up.
better,
on it.
exactly.
It's not that big a deal, Rob. You just missed a winner. And it hasn't even won yet. So let's worry about it a little bit after.
Sean Tucker touchdown.
Doesn't that make you happy?
It always makes me happy. I'm
The
very
Sean
pleased.
Tucker fan club over there in the upper right-hand corner.
He loves
Very pleased.
So I went 2-0 yesterday in college football, 3-0 to start the bowls. Teddy, boys, how you guys doing in your bowls so far?
Great. I went 2-0 in college football. I'm 5-0 in college football playoff this year.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
So and I haven't posted it yet, but I'm pretty. Well, we'll be posting semifinal or what are they quarterfinal or whatever the frick it is. The next round of the college playoff.
Quarterfinals.
I'll be posting I've got 2 pretty strong opinions right off the bat, and I expect to have them both up posted in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, guys, if you want Teddy's really strong opinions, just DM me privately. I'll give them out. Kidding. Kidding. I'm trying to organize our ski trip. We go away every year the first week of February.
There was a site that did that. It would just give everybody's plays away for via PayPal for that person.
There was?
Yeah. Still up and running.
Yeah, let's not
Let's not promote
Thieves.
that.
Thieves. I have started watching the most not Lawrence show of all time, and I can't get enough of it. It's called Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I never watch these type of shows. It's unbelievable. It's one of the best dialogue written shows maybe of all time. So
Unbelievable.
highly recommend that show, even though it is not a Lawrence type show.
I think the
You're
only show you could have
unbelievable.
said that would have surprised me more there is if you had said you just started watching Downton Abbey.
Yeah, exactly.
The show, hey, look, Bill Sandoval writes, great show, Prez. Phoenix writes, good show.
I'm not dissing the show. I'm saying lived up to the billing of the least Prez show I
Right.
can imagine.
TV, it's unbelievable show. If you are not hooked in the first 10 minutes, she is incredible. And I'm in love. I'm in love. I told my wife last night I'm in love. Did
you ever watch 30 Rock?
What?
Did you ever watch 30 Rock?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Anyway, I definitely recommend all 5 seasons of the most not Lawrence show ever, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Jesse,
All right,
how
boys.
is walking the streets these days? What does that mean? Brian Nicholas asks you that.
How is walking? Yeah, he's going to have to clarify what he means. I don't spend much time walking the streets because I live in a gated community, and I tend not to spend much time on the streets. But
So they
as
have
far
no
as-
streets in a gated community? Do you just get around? I don't understand. I know.
well,
what
I
you
don't know.
meant.
Walking the streets to me sounds kind of like you're downtown.
Walk
You know-
the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right.
Roxanne!
Teddy, once again, Teddy nailed it. He's so astute when it comes to these things. But yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. I don't know. Maybe is he mad at me? Maybe he's mad at me. Maybe he played my premiums yesterday because I had a rough day, and he's suggesting that I shouldn't show my face on the streets. Maybe.
Gentlemen, have a fine afternoon. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm off to watch the rest of these games and go to that concert later. So
Lots of love,
Have a
Theodore.
good time, Teddy. Good luck,
Jesse,
guys.
I know you're over the age of 30. Do you dye your hair?
I do not.
Sean Higgs, same question to you.
You can see the gray in
You
there.
can see my gray when I let it come in.
I mean, I'm 50. I'm well over the age of 30. So I'm just happy that I have any hair. The fact that it's not all gray is like a bonus. But it's.
Well, I
it's
want you to
certainly-
know that Robert Vino is the oldest person in here, regardless of what Sean Higgs looks like.
And I do not color my hair.
Yeah.
I don't either,
Rob
guys.
Vino, I think, is past the big 6-0. Is that correct?
I am 64 this year in October. I was so.
Really, Rob?
When you think of it, I've been alive to see every single Super Bowl. I didn't see Super Bowl I too little, but just the fact that you're alive to know that every Super Bowl has been played in your lifetime—that's kind of long.
I would say you don't
George
look.
Pickens.
I didn't peg you for a 60-year-old man there, Rob.
No,
You
he
look-
looks good.
you look spry
I
for
kind
your age.
of thought it was a 55-year-old man.
Yeah, I thought
He's
maybe
got
like
55 written all over him.
57. That's all right. Yeah, I don't think you look that old.
1,900 guys watching. We got a bunch of in-game bets already underway. 11 of them. We'll go through them in a bit. Thomas Viola, Santran wants to know if you've got any basketball prop bets you want to be giving out.
Oh boy.
Let me look and see what I can find for you.
I say easily knock 10 years off of Rob Vino's age. Give him the 54, 55 look for sure.
I when I've actually met Rob Vino face to face, I was like, who is this guy? I literally work with him every single day, and then I met him face to face. Yeah, he looks a hell of a lot younger than he is.
SF9er, Dyson Daniels under 24.5 points, rebounds, assists, -118 at BetMGM.
There you go. That had conviction, Higgs, don't you think? That sounded like you should bet it.
There you go. SF9er likes to bet like tennis and soccer. So he's dabbling into the basketball props as well. That's excellent. True degeneracy on a Sunday. Got to find something to bet.
Tennis is the single most corrupt betting sport on the planet. But it's all in the second tier groups,
Soccer's
like the
pretty
ATP
bad.
events in Kenya, where all the tennis pros. It's very interesting tennis because people who make a living teaching tennis, if they could get one ATP point, they end up getting double their salary from their clubs. And in order to get one ATP point, you have to win one tennis match. And to do that, you got to go to places like Kenya or Hungary or any of these smaller tournaments that count. And the corruption down there is high level.
Of course.
Need some of that info.
Yeah, nobody calls me and tells me about it, though. I got to be honest. Tennessee, 16-6. Tampa Bay, 17-13. Minnesota, 13-10. New Orleans, 9-3. Buffalo with a field goal, 23-10.
Butker just missed a field goal.
Who did?
KC went
So-
a little wide
So
right.
Brian Nichols clarified his comment
Streetwalker?
when he was asking about how's it like walking the streets. What he meant to say is walking street, which is a red light district in Thailand. And as you know, I'm a married man, and I don't get up to that kind of thing. So I have no idea what Brian Nichols is talking about.
Brian, just DM Jesse on the side, please. He'll fill you in completely.
Gotta say, great day for the ultimate tank commander Jets. Starting Brady Cook was an absolute masterclass by Aaron Glenn here, taking no chances at winning this football game.
They're going to win this game freaking 12-9.
No, they're not. Every single time I look at I look in on that game, it's like Jets 3rd and 20. Like they're just going backwards.
It's still 9-6.
Yeah.
It's not like they're out of it.
I mean, that's 3 points. That's basically an insurmountable deficit at this point for this offense.
I just wish Tampa Bay could play defense.
Benjamin writes Pittsburgh +8 or Detroit -7. Let's go one at a time. Detroit -7. Thomas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Okay, I know Vino has got a big play on that, so he'll stay out of it. But I think the general consensus is Detroit -7. 4th and 1. Come on, please tell me he got this. Nope. Fucking Dallas just got stopped. And I need the over in this game still. Why don't you just go for a damn field goal, man?
Because you can have a nice tight end try to run the ball. Why wouldn't you do that?
What?
That's who ran the ball. They got a running back. Or their tight end. Like Lupke's like a tight end fullback kind of guy.
McMillan just made a nice catch for Carolina. They're on the march again.
Yep. How fast these totals can go wrong. I mean, I'm still feeling decent about this Charger bet, but come on, guys. Texans going to kill Raiders today. Houston Raiders team total under. Crossover dribble, I already spoke about that. I couldn't agree more. I think the Raiders put up 9 maximum with 0 touchdowns.
Oh.
What do we see, Sean? What's the
No, I'm just, I got Dallas. That was a bad play there.
Yeah.
Got Carolina
Dallas
here.
That
We'll see what
Oregon game
happens.
last night, dear Lord, I'm on the wrong side of that -20.5. It acted like they wanted to let James Madison score 4 times in a row in the second half.
Yeah, my friend was really up. I took the Oregon first half, so that was okay.
I had Oregon 19. I thought I was gonna maybe they went for 2 and I would have got a push or something. I would have been happy.
Mm-hmm.
I had somebody comment on the YouTube comments. Jesse, how do you deal with these bad beats? I told him, bottle of Cabernet and 50 years of experience. Yeah, I don't know.
Just freaking shake your head and I'll tell you what though. If you had Oregon and Green Bay last night, you just sat in your bed staring at the ceiling, like playing with your belly button, like really, you're about like what?
I had Oregon and Chicago first half. How about that?
Oh,
I was watching that game with a bunch of Bears fans, and I had Dobbs' first touchdown and I just see the pass going, and I'm like, which receivers? Then I see the Great Gazoo helmet, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get this. And I'm celebrating. And then, it was like that one commercial where the one guy gets up and the whole bar just looks at him.
But Tom, you're old enough to know the Great Gazoo. That's fascinating.
Old soul.
And it's a great reference too, Tom.
Thank you.
Carmine is not MIA today. Gotcha. Carmine actually woke up with a migraine. He was scheduled to do the first half, was unable to make it. So yeah, but he has a large bet on this Chargers Dallas over. So his migraine's probably a little worse after Dallas got stopped there.
Touchdown Panthers.
Jesus, Tampa just can't stop anything.
I haven't thrown one out there in a while, Press. So I gotta.
That's okay, dude.
I'm trying to behave a little bit. I got to be relevant in the stream. Just piss people off. Why not?
and a horrible touchdown too. They had him sacked in the backfield twice. The tackling is so bad.
You're the Prez. I got Tom's mustache. I got the best looking 64-year-old on the planet, and I got Jesse, and then there's me. So I got to stand out a little bit. So
yeah, but you got the Catch Deli pack. That's the winner.
Duncan McMaster writes, basically when do you guys decide to do this for a living? Well, I mean, listen, it's different, right? Well, most of us sell picks as well, but making your money as a professional bettor and all your money being just from professional betting is really hard to do ultimately, because we're trying to bet around 2-3% of our bankroll on a particular play. You're going to need a substantial bankroll to make money to cover your mortgage and your bills and your wife, etc. Jesse going down the street, all of that stuff. So it is very hard to do professionally when you're young. You just got to slowly build your bankroll up until 3% of your bets on a weekly, monthly basis cover your nut. When they do, you're good to go. It's really that straightforward.
Another thing is everybody out there thinks that they want to be a professional handicapper. They think this would be this is the job they want to do until they get it.
Easy.
And
it's so easy to hit parlays and money lines.
I mean, I've had like a dozen guys that I've gotten jobs for as professional handicappers, and I think 11 of them have failed miserably and quit because they've found it to be too difficult.
I don't like the idea of a job where I could work all my ass off all month and at the end of the month be like, lost money this month. I'll keep it semi-pro.
Crossover Dribble Higgs writes, where does he find lines for week 18 on Wednesday?
They're up. You can go,
everywhere.
The books, FanDuel. I mean, wherever you want to go, lines are posted.
Odds Logic? Wouldn't Teddy tell us Odds Logic?
Yeah.
Then he would give out his promo
he
code,
can't.
yes.
He can't bet off Odds Logic, but I mean, like any book's going to have up the games. I mean, short of a PPH or those places, but you're going to get them ahead of time on stateside places. Forget about it. You could do the week after.
I get so annoyed when I'm trying to scroll through the NFL games to get to the one I want, and then I look and I'm like, why am I'm looking at games that are 2 weeks out. This isn't what I'm looking for.
Let me tell you some crossover. You could scan, like in week 5, you can go to like a week 8 and find the game, and when Lamar is at, you could scroll down and get a line because they haven't changed the lines for the entire year. I mean, come on. Don't play on your phone. Invest $600 in a desktop, and you have a whole big giant screen in front of you.
Yeah.
Rob Vino, San Fran wants to know if you got any college basketball bets today.
I do. Or no, I have an NBA bet. I apologize for that. I have an NBA bet and not a college basketball bet. I'm just looking at the scores right now, too. Dear Lord, some good stuff going on. But no, one NBA.
I had a pit over today, Rob. They scored 80 points. The other team scored 40. I mean, like, are you kidding me? I get 80 on a total of 145. I can't get an over because the other team scores 40 points.
Yeah, Penn State, dear Lord. This Vanderbilt team is something else. I'm just looking 95 with 90 seconds left in the game. They score.
I'm very excited for the national championship on the 27th, though. BYU versus Georgia Tech. Who do you guys have?
I don't have that bowl game yet. I got some.
I don't know. I don't know who
Volleyball?
dropped it in
What
and out.
is
Is Haynes King playing?
I believe so. It's going to be a fun game. Haynes King has no regard for human life, including his own.
He's like Jackson Dart, but tougher and meaner and just better.
Yep.
I got 12 bowl games posted right now. 6-2 so
by
far,
quick.
so I'm doing all right out of the gate.
There's not a lot of money made betting against Haynes King, I'll tell you that. But the BYU Mormons usually show up for bowl games, so I'm not too thrilled about betting against them either.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Especially after their
Sataki
coach
State.
thumbed his nose at Penn State too.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sataki staying was a big deal. That's for sure.
Exactly.
That was incredible.
Straight-
Penn State
straight
ended up going to war with the
KCQB.
entire Mormon church.
NC
They sure
State
made a
had
mess-
another
they
loser
sure made a
today.
mess of that.
What was that?
Loser on the total. NC State loser, 138. I had been on an 11-3 run of college basketball. I'm 1-2 today.
I just got to get this Dallas game over, man. Jesus, that freaking fourth down. I mean, I need one touchdown from Dallas, and we got, assuming there's an extra point made, a tie game. So
What's your
Come on.
total? What's your number?
49.5.
It's the best of the number, too. Touchdown New Orleans.
New Orleans 16-6. Oh, Kansas City with a turnover. I think they picked it. They got it back. They got it
Looks
back.
like Kansas City just scored a field goal.
There
he
you
was
go.
trying a field goal. Bucker.
That 28.5 total looks bad right now.
Yep, it certainly does. Let's go through our in-game bets. Tennessee +3 looking good. Tennessee money line looking good. KC under not so good. Jamar Chase under 100 yards in the receiving. I haven't looked. Jodkins over. I haven't looked. Cleveland +12.5 looking good. Buffalo -4.5 looking good. Bucks money line not so great yet. Minnesota -2.5 acceptable. Giants and Minnesota under 42.5 looking good. Giants +2.5 not so good. Minnesota under 40.5 looking good. It sounds like we're having a really good go at it with our in-game betting. So yeah, let's see what happens. Come on, Tampa Bay. Oh, full start by Tampa Bay. Morons. So you think this New Orleans Saints quarterback is like for real?
I think the Saints defense is pretty underrated. I mean, they've been playing pretty well all year.
All year, yeah.
I wanted the
Saints, I'm not
Saints.
drafting a guy this year.
Say that again.
If I'm the Saints, I'm not drafting a guy this year. I don't know if Chug's the answer, but I'm definitely seeing enough promise to say that we want to keep going with this guy. Although massive fumble, like not pronouncing his name Show. If his name is Tyler Show, that's a Hall of Fame quarterback name right there. Come on.
Ty Show.
Yeah.
Show me the money. You could break out the old.
You could do so much with it. Branding.
There was that guy in college, something Butt, right?
Jake Butt.
General
Jake
Butt
Butt.
or something.
Tight end for Michigan.
But, yeah.
What
Jake
was his
Butt's
name?
Jake Butt was the tight end from Michigan. General Booty was John David Booty's nephew.
Oh yeah, General Booty.
Yeah.
Yeah. The LSU guy booty, right?
That's the name of all time.
Yeah.
Maverick MacGyver is still a pretty cool name as well.
Yes, I agree. Maverick MacGyver works.
And I think he's in a board game coming up soon.
Come on, no, go. Okay, run, keep running, keep running,
Look at
keep
Justin
running, keep
Herbert
running,
go.
keep running. There we go. Chargers
40
in
yards
field
out of
goal
Herbert.
range. I'll be back, gentlemen. Washroom McCalls.
Buccaneers also in field goal range.
There you go.
Yeah.
You old timer.
Boy, this poor kid, he has to run for his life every single game, Justin Herbert, with a bad left hand.
It's been like that his whole career, though. How many games have you seen Herbert play with a broken rib?
Yeah. Well,
He used to play
yeah, you're
against the
right.
Chiefs every year with broken ribs, it seems like.
I mean,
And
the
that
other
offensive
frustrating
line
part
has
of it is
been
if you're the
cursed.
Chargers, it's not like you can really point to the team and be like, what are they doing? Why aren't they protecting their quarterback? Both of their Pro Bowl tackles got hurt and got season-ending injuries. Like they did the job of getting him a good line. They just happen to get the worst luck ever because they're the Chargers.
Yeah,
Well,
that
it's just something to
offensive
keep in
line and
mind heading
defensive
into
line,
next
they've
year,
been
though.
cursed forever.
Futures.
Every
If
year they're cursed.
that line could stay healthy with Herbert and the weapons they have,
Yeah.
they should be a contender.
Yeah, they brought in Mekhi Becton thinking, man, we got the best offensive line, and they're not wrong on paper.
That was my first 5% play of the season was the Chargers against the Chiefs in week 1.
Yeah, boy, the Chiefs. I mean, what a slide.
Yeah,
Shame,
they'll end
Matt.
up with a nice high draft. It'll be one of those like Golden State moments where they end up with like a high draft pick and then next year they're a monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Although I think Kelce might be done.
Yeah, he was almost done before this year, right?
Yeah.
38-14 with Cincinnati. I mean, what was I thinking not betting Cincinnati?
Well, you're not thinking because Joe Burrow's out there whining like he wants to get traded and woe is me, and that's
And he got shut out last week, right?
Yeah, the body language is definitely not there for you to be laying 5 or 6 points. I don't care who's quarterbacking. Don't feel bad about that one. It might look easy now, but that was the crap he said about when he lost to Buffalo and then getting mauled by Baltimore. Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to show up for this game or even start it. He could have been like, I don't feel good. Let me sit out.
So Tampa Bay field goal try.
Yep, and it's good. Tie game in Tampa Bay. Okay. It's better than not a tie game, I guess. Let's go.
I'm here for the Panthers screwing around and making the playoffs.
At this point, why not, right? Why not?
Yeah. Let's have some fun with it.
Even with Max Brosmer, the Giants can't get the lead in this game.
U.S. Corpsman. Thank you for that great comment. Appreciate it. 73-year-old dabbling in sports betting for 45 years, enjoys our content, starting to build a nice bankroll. Way to go, man. I love to read that kind of stuff. It means the world. I need this over, guys. I need this over in this Chargers game. Somebody get it in for me, please. I'll take it over Tampa Bay.
Well, they're in a commercial right now, I guess. It's Miami. They've absolutely quit.
Yeah, they got to get rid of this coach. He has to go. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Happy holidays, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing something fun and cool. I'm around all holidays, but off to Florida for the first couple of weeks of January. Anybody doing anything special?
My bro's flying down on Thursday to see my mom, bringing his girls with him. So I'll see my brother. Other than that, I'll be doing content all week, Prez. You know what that's like.
Funny boy, Higgs.
Could take my daughter out driving in a little while.
Oh, there you go.
We're gonna drive down the 1093. Maybe go to the ATB, hit some roundabouts, get her some roundabout practice going around circles.
Those things still amaze me that they're even a thing. They're the most dangerous things going. Look
Bro,
at that
and we
field
got
goal. What the
a
heck?
thing over here. Like it's called like this. It's whatever it is. It's it's called the whatever Parkway, and like you're going 40, and then it's It's like 15 miles long. So you're doing like 40, 50 miles an hour. You're racing, and all of a sudden there's a roundabout like every 2 miles. You gotta like freaking do hairpin things, and it's not just like you're gonna go straight. No. They got like it's like roads coming out. There's like a 4-way circle, like 4 roads going out on the sides. Yeah, it's insane. So I said, you know what? I'll teach you to drive. How hard could it be? It was, your brother was nice and easy. Whoosh.
It's not like everybody knows the rules with those roundabouts either. So you got to be so careful in those things. People
Yeah.
all over the
Yesterday
place.
we were driving yesterday, and I was driving her home from her little meet. She's like the trainer for well, now it's wrestling time now after football. So we're going around a roundabout, and this woman just pulls out and stops in like the lane because she was, instead of just keep going like in the lane. No, she just stops. And I was like, well, what are you doing? Told Lily, I said, this is why you got to watch this. I said, it's always somebody else. Don't, you got to be aware.
I can't believe the psychos that ride motorcycles in Las Vegas. Like the drivers on the road here are insane.
Oh man, Tom, try Saigon or Bangkok.
Forget about that. That's just a death wish.
Hey, you remember that game with the turtles? What was that game? Frogger.
Frogger,
yeah.
That's what Vietnam is.
Vietnam's insane. I mean, I went there with my dad, and we were going out for lunch. We walked across the street, and I get to the other side of the street. I look back. My dad's on the other side of the street, just petrified, frozen solid. He's too scared. Crossing the street in Vietnam is like a big deal. Like, you literally have to walk in front of trucks and hold up your hand and tell them to stop. They will stop, though, but it's quite – there's no crosswalks or anything like that. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that sounds like Frogger.
No, you're when you want to get from one end of the street to the other, you're expected to basically walk right in front of cars and just eyeball the drivers, and they'll just drive around you, right? Nobody stops. Nobody's stopping. They're going to drive. They're going to either go left or go right, and if they get it wrong, they're going to hit you.
Dear Lord. All right, well, Chargers here. Can they do something with it? They're inside the 15 or at the 15.
Yeah, but their touchdown doesn't mean nothing for me. Nothing. I need listen, I'll take it, but I guess it opens up, it forces. I'd rather.
Yeah. I mean, you need 49 points. You want
I need 49 and a half points.
Mm.
Well, then maybe you'd almost be happier with 3 here, figuring that it forces Dallas to, think they're still in the game and go score.
You know what? I don't even know what I like, what I don't like.
But the old back door hit me in the ass last night. I know that wasn't good. JMU.
Look at the Cleveland Browns.
Shador.
Oh, Bryce Young swarmed.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance.
Do any of you guys accept bets from friends and act as a bookie? Brian Rhodes asked that question. Hell freaking no.
No. I mean, isn't that like admitting to a crime if you say yes?
No, it actually isn't. The crime is if you are a third party making money off 2 bettors. If you take your friend's action, it is not a crime.
Okay.
Very carefully worded stuff there, young man.
Well, where I live, it's a crime, so I can say.
Oh, where you live, everything is a crime.
Yeah.
Except crime.
Yeah.
I every single time I have one buddy who hits me up to place some first goal scorer bets for him sometimes, and I look at it and I go, I should just book this myself. And every time I start to think maybe this is the one I book myself, that's the one that hits and reminds me to just keep placing them and not take the action.
He jumped. Jesus, Chargers.
Okay, can we get a stop here in the
From who?
big Tampa Carolina game?
What's going on in that game?
Carolina's special teams has just been trash. Every kick return
4
seems
and
to go
12
for-
from the 44. So there's that.
Wow, Cincinnati just scored again.
Oh, that Jake Paul fight. They really were selling dollars for 98 cents.
Oh, he got clocked.
It's going to be a field goal. And the problem with a field goal here is that Dallas will then take a field goal.
Oh, and leave you hanging at 47. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I needed a touchdown there, but whatever. Let's just get Dallas down. I mean, lots of time still left. But that 4th and 1 might be the death of me. Kansas City, Tennessee still holding at 25. I got a field goal to spare in that under. Cleveland marching down the field, but 3rd and 3. Here we go with a kick. He better not miss this. Don't say anything, Higgs. He got it. Prez going to get Jake Paul oral surgery. No, I'm getting my oral surgery on Tuesday, Charlie. Very excited. Yay. 3 new teeth. Yay.
Hold on. Let me go through my book here, see what it says about Tuesday. All right, looks good. Not too much traffic. You'll be fine. Not a lot of traffic going to the thing. You'll be wonderful.
How was the surgery?
Good. Piece of cake, Phil.
There you go. 4th down for Cleveland. Tampa Bay getting the ball back. Tampa Bay, guys, right here, -2.5, -1.5. Anybody interested in a Tampa Bay in-game bet?
Already got it.
Me too. I already got that as well. Jesse, again, I can't thank you enough for hanging out with us. Guys, we're staying all the way till around 4 o'clock, unless there's some crucial game going on still, which we'll hang out for. But roughly around 4:10, we're going to call this a show. Over 2,000 of you watching right now. We can't thank you enough. We're part of WagerTalk Media, Sports Memo, WagerTalk.com, which is our flagship website, and the Gold Sheet, plus Picks and Parlays, Winners and Winers, and a lot of other sites. You can find that all online. And our WagerTalk YouTube channel, WagerTalk.tv, about 250,000 subscribers. We do probably do about close to 8 hours a day of fresh betting content on that channel. You can find it on all the different podcasts. We have a 10 o'clock live show, college basketball. Rob Vino's involved. We have an 11 o'clock live hockey show called Puck Time. Andrew McGinnis and Carmine are involved. We have a 12 o'clock live show hosted by Andy Lang and Dan Alexander. That show is called Wager Talk Today. It's a live show. So we are live 10, 11, and 12. I do a daily show called The Best Betting Show Ever. That show is not live, but it is up at around 12:30 Eastern. And then there's NBA shows, college football shows, NFL shows. We do a lot of short videos as well. So please subscribe to our channel, guys. It's really some of the best betting content you'll ever hear in your life. We're really super proud of it. So check that out, wagertalk.tv. Anyone got anything to add?
Yeah, I'll just, at the end of that, I'll just throw in, shameless plug, but at 1:30 every day, Ski Profit, his show Profit Picks. I'm part of that. So you can catch me twice every day, Monday through Friday. But on Profit Picks, we go through NBA, as you said, Prez NBA show, mostly some NFL talk, some college football talk, whatever's going on that day, but mostly NBA on Profit Picks about 1:30 Eastern time each and every day, Monday to Friday.
There we go.
All right, Cowboys, 35-yard line.
We got a game in Buffalo. 23-20.
Yeah.
Just go in there a little bit.
It was a bad spot for Buffalo, that's for sure. AWB4 writes, the YouTube channel is legit. Thank you guys in all sincerity. Man, that's the stuff that I really love to read. It makes it a pleasure doing this, to say the least.
Bosmer.
Appreciate that.
Move,
For sure.
move Bosner airing it out for 20 yards. Look at that.
Slandering UNH's all-time passing leader, New Hampshire.
Oh, my Lord. Like, look
Tampa
at me.
Bay, 40-yard pass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come
Goal
on.
line there.
Egbuka.
Fuck.
God, man, like I got Dallas over and Tampa Bay on the money line. Like I could go 2-0, 0-2, 1-1. Whoa, end everything. Let's go. I want to do biceps. Come on.
Isn't this what we're here for? I mean, this is what we're here for.
George Pickens out.
Watching
from
me
midfield for
freak
Dallas.
out. I'm sick of freaking out, man. One of our
Baker
listeners, one
threw
of
a laser.
our listeners, I greatly appreciate you guys being with us. Asks, do we like the Dallas Stars and on the money line? Betting against the Leafs right now seems like a good bet to me. I'm staying away from that game though.
NFL Sunday, you're worried about the Dallas Stars.
Hey, money is money. This isn't about NFL. This is about money.
True.
Like I could care less. Tuesdays is a particular stock day. I don't think that's how it works, Sean Higgs.
Does for me.
Okay.
Sometimes I need a little break. I'm like, you know what? Like during the year, it's like football. Like Saturday's college football, Sunday NFL. I'm not worried about anything else. That's it. Give the brain a break for a day. Like these 2 weeks here, nice and easy. No college basketball after I think Tuesday this week. Could slide back into NFL or hockey and NBA. Start of the New Year's. The football winds down.
23-9 Tennessee. My under is a loser, but we have won both our great. Oh, he dropped it. I was about to say great throw by Josh Allen, but he dropped it.
Is that Brandon Cooks?
Yeah, he stretched out for it, but he didn't come down with it.
You got to catch that ball. You touch it, you catch it.
Yeah, that's what Baker's saying to his wide receivers right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike Evans, old man. He's like, just retire already, Mike. You're killing me.
Oh, they're going to be punting. Ugh.
Yeah, boy. Josh Allen and Baker almost simultaneously getting sacked.
I need at least a field goal, hopefully a touchdown in the Saints game to get over their 22. I mean, I guess I'll take a push if I have to.
Yeah. Well, you were right, Tom. I mean, they did strategically play that loss for the draft, New York Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets are going in to score here.
Did he? No, that's no catch. I think Dallas going friggin' backwards.
Think they'll go for a field goal here, the Jets? What's Dallas going to do here? 4th and 10.
Well,
Go for the 55-yard field goal. Is that what they're going to play for?
you know,
Even though
that kid's got that leg, right?
Yeah, he missed 2 the other day, though.
He did. I needed him too. Turned out okay, but at the time I was mad.
Who was Dak throwing there to there?
Turpin.
Looked like
Yeah, I
the
don't
W
think
in
Turpin got the
Cowboys was open.
message. I'm going to lose this freaking over, guys. Wow.
I'm thinking you almost kind of want a missed field goal here. Chargers get another one, go up 30-17. They give up the garbage touchdown, and you get your 30-24 win.
Nobody. What do you mean missed field goal? I don't know what game you're watching.
I'm saying no, I didn't know. Because I'm on a different game right now. But it was 4th and 10. I didn't know if they were going to go for it or try to kick a field goal.
No, they're not in field goal range though. They're way
40, but they are going for it, which is good. Let's see what happens. I'll be back. I don't want this ruined by anybody.
All right.
Cook got picked off there, Mr. Mustache.
Who got picked off?
Brandon Cook, your guy, Cook.
Yeah. The tank commander rolls on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 4 minutes. I didn't even realize there was under 5 left to go in that Panthers game, huh?
Yeah, game's been going quick.
Could be headed to OT in that one.
Not looking good for our Giants Vikings bets right now because we're gonna need we're basically gonna need the Giants to come down the field here and win.
Well, the Giants are Vikings at what, 1st and 10 here in the red zone on the 20?
Yeah.
I need the Saints to punch one in here. Can we get a touchdown here, Saints? There we go. Chargers get the ball back on the 46.
Yeah, 7 minutes left. They could punch another one in 34-17.
AWB saying, don't put my sweet boy Mendoza on the Jets. Yes, give me Mendoza.
Who is Oladukin for Kansas City? Who's that guy?
That's their 3rd string QB. He's been running around for.
I just saw he got sacked. I'm like, what? Who's this guy? Who just got sacked on my TV?
I don't think you watch him and he just doesn't look like he knows how to even play quarterback. He looks like a wide receiver playing quarterback.
I'm telling you, you're going to have Andy Reid retire after this year. He'll retire. Kelsey will definitely retire.
I think Kelsey retires. I don't think Reed retires.
Why you're going to come back next year after you win 5 games this year? You're going to come back next year and win what, another 5 and win your left. Mahomes ain't coming back in September, and even if he does come back in November, is he going to be good? I mean, this was a 5-win team with him.
No, they need a quarterback to start the season next year. I don't know where they're going to go for it, free agency or the draft,
Winston.
but
Jameis Winston.
You know what? Why not?
Jeff George.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones played.
Mac Jones, you know what to take over for Mahomes, because Mahomes has been on the downslide the last 5 years.
How many Super Bowls did they win in that time? 2?
Yeah, listen, that's fine. I'm not saying the guy's not a good quarterback, Tom. I'm saying the last 5 years, his stats have gone down in every category for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, because the team has employed the strategy of let's see how shitty a receiving core we can have and still win a Super Bowl.
The running back room isn't that impressive either.
No, it's quite bad.
I'm telling you. Why is Andy Reid staying? He's not.
Yeah, this year they had the wideouts they wanted, but Kelsey is deteriorated.
Big sack for the Bills.
I think his plan was to ride off into the sunset after the Super Bowl. He thought that he was going to be he thought that he was going to be going out as a 3-peat champion.
He probably should have retired last year. Nobody would have. I mean, running back again? Come on, fella. I mean, I get it, but who's playing on their phone sending messages?
Me. I'm frustrated with this freaking Dallas over.
Listen, Chargers are on the 21st down.
Yeah.
That was a big pass play right there from Herbert.
What's the situation in this Bills Browns game? Like, that's actually a really bad loss.
The
for
Bills
the
are
Bills.
going. The Bills are going to. The Bills are
The Bills have the ball.
30.
They're on the
Okay.
20, and just 5 minutes ago, and they're up by 3.
I mean, Quentin Johnston is just a beast today.
Yeah. Okay.
First and goal at the 10 for the Chargers. Hampton.
Stop, pigs. I'll be back.
I hadn't given an update in a while.
I mean,
I thought that'd be good news for that big whiny bastard. Come on.
I think they got even a little inside the 10, but
I took a Knox and a Shakur anytime touchdown because they both got $100,000 riding on the next touchdown. I figured one of them would get a shot today.
Tampa, Carolina in field goal range.
That big pass there.
oh, the penalty was on Tampa. Oh no, yeah, it was on Tampa.
Tampa sucks. Fuck, do they ever suck?
Yeah, they just never put it together this year.
Your boy Hampton, another few more yards there for you, Jesse.
I don't really need any more. I need Bucky Irving to get more yards is what I need.
That ain't happening.
I need Carolina to kick a field goal really quick and Baker to work his magic and engineer that game-winning drive. 2-minute drill for Baker after these guys kick a field goal.
That's his MO.
Yeah, you got the 2-minute warning plus all 3 timeouts left if you're Tampa.
As long as they don't milk it all the way down and score a touchdown.
Right. Yeah, you can't give up first downs on 3 tries. You know, you can't have first, second, and third down.
Touchdown Chargers. Hampton, third straight carry.
It's a
So
beautiful
is that an
thing,
over?
isn't
Is
it?
that an over then?
It
That's
is.
it. 34-17. That's 51.
He's good.
As the celebration hasn't happened yet because of the delayed internet streaming over there.
You hear, yes, yes. And he'll do those. John Alvarez. Here you go.
Whatever
where is
happened
he
to Ray
today?
Sean Alvarez, by the way?
There it is. Oh, okay. We got to go clip that.
I mean,
Yes,
for the
Charlie
however many
Bones, it is
thousand who stuck
3:40 in the
around to
morning where
watch
I'm
this,
at.
we just got the payoff right there.
Did I call
Never
out?
in doubt.
That was Sean. What a fantastic call.
What happened?
Well, we knew he scored a touchdown, but we also knew we were about to hear you go crazy, which you did, which was priceless.
Well, I'm staying pretty calm, but I still need Tampa Bay now. But at least we got one in.
That one's home.
Yeah. Okay. Let's turn our attention to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We need we need them to force a field goal here.
Yep. Buffalo Bills. Minnesota Vikings. I love these microphone thingies, just for the record. Hey, Higgs, do not ruin anything for us.
I'm good. This guy just ruined it for me in the chat. This guy, Brad Farmer, just came in and said the Chargers scored. Who, man, he's talking about being behind. Holy cow.
Yeah, that is next level. Guys, I can't thank you enough for doing this with us every Sunday. We're back next Sunday. We're going all the way through till the end of the NFL regular season. No chance I'll be doing this during the playoffs, but maybe somebody will. Who knows? I'll be away. But I'm so appreciative that all of you guys take time out of your day to join us. It means the world to me. We did it, Prez. Yes, Mickey Cohen, my tribe member, my brother. We did.
Mickey Cohen's a faithful boy. He's all over the Wager Talk shows and in the comment sections.
I'm so appreciative of these guys, Rob Vino, I tell you. I wish we were public. We could send them all some stock or something.
Yeah, he's forever commenting. I mean, it shows that I do with ski or at whatever it is. I mean, I always see him in there. All right.
How about a shirt? You got a polo shirt? Can I get a shirt?
No shirt for you, Sean Higgs. No shirt for you.
I'm sorry. Can I get a tank top then? I know you got tank tops. Go, you guys think you?
Dude, I'm wearing a Make America Grateful again. Like, if I had a shirt, I'd be wearing it.
Come on, touchdown nullified. I need a Saints. Come on, Saints. Terrible.
Max Brosmer, 16. The Giants, 13. Amazing.
We'll see. Jackson Dart has a chance to hit a legacy one here and tank their draft position a little bit.
Yeah, Jesse took all the tank tops, Higgs. That he did. And the onesie. I don't know if you've ever seen Jesse in his yellow onesie, but that is a sexy sight.
It's fabulous.
The ladies over here like it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like white men, Jesse.
Dude, the Titans put a smack all over Kansas City today.
I was so mad at myself for not taking that line. Like, I saw the Chiefs favorite in this one, and I'm like, with Gardner Minshew,
makes two of us.
Yeah.
I was more mad at halftime. Knowing that wide receiver was in that quarterback for KC. Did he drop that ball? Dear Lord, Buffalo.
Dear Lord. We have our first Dear Lord of the show.
That was Dawson Knox too, Sean.
I like Dawson Knox.
Yeah. I said, I don't know if you're here, Prez. I said, I took a Knox and Shakur anytime tutties. Both of them need one for like 100,000 or like whatever. So I said, let me just put a couple bucks on, put like 50 on them. Think I get one of them. Nope. And I get my nice push in the Saints because they can't score a touchdown. 22 is a nice push. I love it. I got a 22 and a 21 and a half. So at least that one's a winner.
Well, we still have an outside shot in this Carolina game.
They're going for a field goal.
Yep. Let's hope it's blocked and returned all the way for a touchdown. We've only had that happen once on that Philly game. I had a 5%. That was incredible.
When Kelly put the reverse head.
That was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, she hasn't been back since either. Good for her. Thanks, Kelly. That was great. That's the start of my football season.
It is funny. Like the guys that were here for the first half that day, to a man, almost all had the Rams. And I was in on the second half. And then Kelly, she started messing with those Eagles people that were breaking her stones. And next thing you know, Philly wins that game.
Jackson Dart only has 40 yards. I haven't watched that game. Wow.
Yeah, they've been pretty ass. They've been general booty.
Vikings are up by 3. Giants getting the ball back. I got to think that the Vikings D should be able to hold here, but who knows? Jennifer, nice to see you. She needs Myles Garrett for another half sack to cash that ticket. I'd say that ticket is uncashable, Jennifer. My apologies.
Not happening. What do you think about the Cowboys Commanders Christmas Day 3-point line? Dak is out today. Is he going to play on Christmas?
Where's the game?
It's in Washington. I wish it was a couple, but they're going to have who? I mean, like Jeff Johnson's going to be quarterbacking for them this week.
Yeah, Josh Johnson. Yeah.
If you have a family and you choose to watch that game over spend time with your family on Christmas, call a number, any number. Just a number.
I love the part about if you have a family. For all the people out there who don't have a family, you're welcome
losers.
to watch that game. So for all orphans who don't have siblings,
you could watch the Knicks and the Cavaliers at noon.
There you go. That's more acceptable. But just my God, that is going to be The NFL thought they had something with this Christmas Day schedule, and you can very clearly see what they were thinking, but woof, it did not come out well for them.
You had Washington in the championship game last year, right? Weren't they? Or in the second round, you figured that's a good team. Dallas is supposed to be a little better with Denver, Kansas City for all the marbles in the AFC West. Then you got the Lions. I mean, I don't know why they got Minnesota in there. I don't know why people thought Minnesota was going to be good.
Yeah, but like also just stop playing games on Christmas. Like it sucks for the players. We don't need it. The NBA has Christmas. Like,
no, player safety. They got to get out there again. Play.
Mm-hmm.
They did it for years, right? After that, like 1971 Christmas Day game, KC and Miami, they just stopped playing them.
Yeah,
but that was for a different reason.
Boxing Day would work, or sorry, the 26th for you Americans. You don't have Boxing Day in America, right?
No.
Why the hell would we have Boxing Day, bro? What is that? The return the boxes? That's return Christmas gift day.
Joe Frazier against Muhammad Ali, little Boxing Day.
Anyways, the day after Christmas would be fine for NFL games, I think.
If they had one game, that would be fine. But you can't have. How are you having like a random Wednesday game? Like if you want to see, you got a Thursday already. Have it on Thursday, Christmas or no Christmas. Just make it the Thursday game. What are you trying to do? Something special, and then it's like Thanksgiving, a triple header. I mean, you need a whole. I mean, talk about needing everything to work right out for a triple header at Christmas time in the NFL. Come on.
Yeah.
No injuries.
They do it on Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, but that's kind of set. You're going to have two of those games are just historic games because they've had them for 40 years. Right. The third one is who's going to be good that year.
Okay, guys, we're going to go through the in-game bets in a few minutes, see how we're all doing, but I think it's going well for us so far. Tampa Bay starting their drive at the 10-yard line. Man, I tell you, this Tampa Bay, this Tampa Bay team, they lose now is going to be like 3 weeks in a row they killed me or something. And yet here I sit kicking ass right now in the NFL over the last 4 or 5 weeks. So
4th and 32 from the 1-yard line. Will Cleveland go for it? Down 3 with 1:50 left. What do you do in the situation?
We're way past that, bro. It was a safety already. What the hell's going on with you? I thought you were ahead of us.
I just flipped it on. I didn't know. I just turned that one. I flip around on the channels here. I don't know.
Oh, it's not a safety. It likely won't be. They're actually reviewing.
It's not intentional
play.
grounding. No. All right. I thought something else happened afterwards.
But that was on 4th down. So maybe you're actually ahead of us. Yes, you are ahead of us, Higgs.
Oh, I'm weird. Weird how that works. I thought I was behind you still.
And it's 3rd and 32.
I mean, he almost stepped out the back of the end zone.
All right, here you go, Giant fans. 4th and 3. Season on the line.
Season on the line. Higgs making a funny. 2,100 of you watching. Thanks for doing this, guys. We're here for another few minutes. We still have some interesting endings. Minnesota -3 game time line. They're up by 3. It looks like Cleveland is elected to punt.
Yep.
Oh, 4th and 3, Jackson Dart got sacked. RIP our in-game there, Sean.
I got the under though on that one now. We grabbed the under 40.5, so we split. It's all right.
Jackson Dart down. Okay, so I cashed my Minnesota in-game bet. Let's go through it, gentlemen. So we got Tennessee +3 as a dub. We got Tennessee on the money line as a dub. We got KC under as a loss. Can someone check Jamar Chase's numbers, please? We got Cleveland +12.5 as a W.
Jamar Chase, 9 catches, 109 yards.
Jamar, that's a loss. Higgs's Buffalo -4.5 will likely be a loss. We will wait to see, but it will be. Bucks on the money line. We don't know yet. Minnesota is a winner. Giants is a loser. Giants under is a winner. Giants other under is a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dubs, 4 losses, 2 in play, both on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's where we are on our in-game bets. I hope you guys have enjoyed doing this with us. It's just been so much fun. There we go. Run, Baker. Run, you awesomeness. Yes. Yes, Baker. Okay. How about them Chargers? Yeah. What were my circa bets? I don't even know. I did so bad in the circa this year. It's so funny. I'm 11-3 on the year in ATS bets for my clients. 11-3 in ATS bets, and after 1 or 2 a week, I stink.
We're going to end the show on that. He stinks.
Oh, Baker, Schmaker,
I
pudding
think we're all
maker.
glued to this Tampa Bay game.
Yeah, but we're all glued to the Tampa Bay game, bro.
Joe Burrow, 4 touchdowns, 309 yards today, and Joe Flacco gets in the action with a pass.
Joe
today as well.
Burrow is truly cool as shit. And again, I'm too old to actually know if I'm right, but I think he's cool as shit.
Nah, he's cool as shit.
Okay, you would know because you're young.
Yeah.
But you have a mustache, so maybe you don't know what's cool as shit, but vote cool as shit.
Josh Allen takes a knee, it's over.
Again,
Okay.
Prez, you're just not the demographic for the mustache. Trust me.
Dude, look, I got a mustache too growing right now because everything else is white.
I mean, that's
There we
just a
go.
beard where
Field goal range.
that's just a beard with a little bit of color in it.
Yeah. And I know TV. I'm not one of those old guys that think, our haircuts were better than yours. I had a Roberto Baggio tail, dude. I had steps. You don't even know what steps are. Do you want to know why you don't know what steps are? Because they
Did you have those
never
little
made a
lines in your head?
comeback.
What are those? You had the little line shaved in your
Yeah.
head?
And they never made a comeback. They were around for like 4 minutes, and that was when I got them. I also had a flock of seagulls look. I had a Robert Smith from The Cure look. Yeah, I wore pearls and eyeliner. I understand that I don't know what cool means. Now I'm going to go watch this game so Higgs doesn't ruin it for me. Come on, Tampa Bay.
We're in field goal range.
Goodness.
Yeah, not sure why he's mad at me. What are you guys seeing on your Tampa game?
23-20, 49 seconds left, and 2nd and 4.
Okay.
Speaking of
Who does
hairdo,
Tampa play next week?
What was that, Tom?
What are you seeing? Who does Tampa play next week?
Tampa next week. I took Tampa for next week already. They're playing Miami.
Yeah. How's the first quarter going?
Fuck Tampa Bay. Come on.
They're up 7-0 in the first quarter next week.
All right. I'll take the over. I'll take the first quarter over in that one.
First quarter
Try
over
and
next
pass
week.
posted here.
Oh, stupid Tampa Bay. Idiots. Idiots, I say.
we're getting close to field goal range, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we need.
You need at least 10
Case
here.
Slater, nice to see your name. It's been a long time. Thank you
Oh,
for
the
being
Saints.
here.
What is this?
Don't be ruining
Saints don't
nothing.
know.
I moved the headphones.
Oh!
Oh, no, I don't want to hear nothing.
The Saints with a touchdown. Team total gets there.
Wow.
There you
How
go.
do you throw a
What
touchdown,
the
Tyson
fuck?
Hill?
Meanwhile, RIP the.
Oh, my
RIP the
God.
Bucs.
It was like Baker was just paid money. Like in the huddle, someone slipped him a dime. What the hell was that?
I mean, that was right too.
I didn't spoil anything. I was talking about the Saints game.
That was bad, Baker.
I mean, Baker, what?
Oh, Mike Evans turned around. Mike Evans tried to cut back instead of keeping going.
Well, option route went wrong.
Yep. I think that's on Evans.
Yep, that's on Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
On the other side of that, Sean, that's a miracle win getting that Saints team total over.
Under a 2-minute warning, you think they'd take a knee, and Tyson Hill comes out here stolen options.
Gotta love it. Kellen Moore for president.
I love Kellen Moore. Was Kellen Moore the quarterback in the greatest
Boise
college
State.
football
Yeah,
game ever
Boise.
played?
Yep.
So that was him, right?
No, it was the quarterback in the Oklahoma game was Jared number
Yes.
5. Jared somebody. I'm
So it
forgetting his
was
last
the
name.
one before Kellen Moore.
Yes.
Stidham, no.
It was Jared somebody. I'd have to look it up, but that's the game
The
too.
running back who got the touchdown on the Statue of Liberty play, he was Ian something, I think.
And then he proposed to like that cheerleader as the game ended.
That was the game of all games.
Yeah, that really was. Boise.
Boys, we're coming to an end. The show is done. Nothing else is important. New Orleans and Tennessee are the last 2 games in play, and neither of them have any effect on anything. I cannot thank you all enough for being here with us. It really does mean the world to me. Jesse, thank you, brother. I know it's like 4 a.m. Sean Higgs, I give you a lot of grief. You're nothing but a pleasure for somebody somewhere. Rob Vino, you're amazing. You look so good for 74. Thomas Viola, take that juice catcher and enjoy it, my brother. Lots of love. Thank you for doing this. Teddy Covers, Andrew McGinnis, everybody else who joined us. You guys are incredible. We'll see you all next Sunday on End Zone Live. Be here. Join us. Guys, thank you, man. We're going to call this a day. Lots of love, everybody. Happy holidays to you all. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and everything else in between.
Appreciate it, Prez. Take care. Take care, guys.
Be well, everyone.
All righty. Later, guys.